Namaste. And you know I'm up in this bitch. I'm here to tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. And if you don't want to hear it, this ain't the channel for you. Backspace delete. Do what you gotta do. Alright. Anywhere but here. We gonna get right into these messages. Yeah, just go from there. Period. If you wanna go and take a ride with me, have some must be the money. I'm like taking a ride with somebody. That's because of their money. And busy on. Hey, must be the money. Some shit. Hey, must be the money. In the club, somebody in the club at night, or somebody could have met somebody in the club. All right, somebody here, you're getting the public recognition that you deserve. Your confidence is rising, or the more you come into this public recognition that you deserve, the more confident you're going to become because the public, imagine going through life and you're talented and the people around you don't see your talent, and then the people you come across, they don't see your talent, and or they put you in this space where they want you to doubt your talent. And out people outside of that recognizes the gifts and your talent versus the people that's around you. That's where somebody's at, where you're getting this public recognition, and it's more so shooting a person's confidence up because a lot of people are recognizing their talents and their gifts. So check it out, resonate. Drop something to tarot. Ooh, God damn. Somebody's healing and stepping out their comfort zone because I do see it's a tower moment here. Upheaval collapse. Like this is heavy on the walking away from something. Somebody walked away from something recently. Action journey. Somebody's just realizing something's unstable. Not satisfied with it. So yeah, a separation happened, collapse, upheaval. Just realizing that I can't build with a foundation that's unstable because destruction is waiting around the corner. And no matter how much I try to force the shit, destruction is right around the corner because this shit is unstable. So somebody gave themselves a reality check recently. Somebody do feel like they've been facing some type of adversity in, or somebody walked away from something that was bringing adversity into their life. Hi. Like the reality of the situation is this shit comes with too much adversity. It's too unstable. Hi. So take it how resonate collective. Only you will know. Yeah, somebody was juggling a person. And this could be juggling a person with work, with other options. Somebody just like that shit's just not worth it. Because if it's another person in the picture, that shit comes with spirit, a lot of confusion, a lot of illusions. Shit comes with spiritual warfare. If it's more so, okay, I'm juggling my family and somebody I'm trying to build with, it just shows where a person priorities is at. Truthfully, if a person is juggling between work and a person, at the end of the day, people prioritize what they want and what they genuinely care for. So if I feel like I'm in constant competition with things around you, it's just time to let that shit go. All right, losing my center and shit. No, this could be about money, or this is justice in a situation. Because I mean, at the end of the day, somebody's justice is to walk away from a situation. Sometimes justice is to walk away from a situation because at the end of the day, you can only allow a person to play in your face for so long and give you their ass to kiss or show you how much of a you're not a priority in their life until you sit back and just really face reality for what it is versus what you want it to be. Oh no, y'all, I gotta turn my camera up. Must be the money. Or somebody feel like since they have money because it's on its own. If you want to go and take a ride with me, have sex in the back, some shit must be the money. Somebody could just feel like, yeah, they don't really gotta put no effort in, or they never had to put effort into shit because their money did the effort, it did the talking. They didn't really have to do shit, and people just stuck around no matter what they had. Because it's heavy on the Six of Pentacles. or walking away from things that influence you. I had a big influence on you, of course. Yeah, and flexibility. Just realizing that somebody is not willing to be flexible with their schedule. Shit is overwhelming. Somebody don't even know where they. Somebody, I'll wait for you. Somebody don't even know where they want to go. If they come in or going, it's just not worth it. 6, 7, 8. Oh wow, I didn't even see that. Capricorn, Taurus, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sag, Leo, and then it's gonna bring somebody happiness, glory, vitality, positive energy. So somebody walking away from something that's just gonna bring them more peace than it was staying in something. More happiness. Just putting themselves in a positive headspace. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody could have stayed, but you didn't give me a chance. You're not around. There's little Marcus stands. So somebody's like, look, I'll wait for you. I mean, it's just this energy of a person want a person when they're gone, but when they got them, they don't know how to maintain them. They don't know how to keep them nor handle them. But when you're gone, yeah, they miss you. But when they got you, they play in your face and act like you're not a priority in their fucking life. They give you every reason to leave, but then when you leave and put the boots on their ass, they want to play that role like, oh, I'll wait for you. Oh, I miss you. Oh, you brought all this positivity and happiness in my life. Mm-mm. Mm-mm, baby. No, no, no. I'm sorry. So don't tell me I ran out of time. This energy. Confirmation to change. Judgment. Somebody went through an awakening. Like I said, at some point you gotta face reality for what it is. Wake up and listen to the music. Somebody here, you're getting your coin up and or you're gonna come into more opportunities that's gonna bring about financial abundance into your life. Somebody could go through some type of pay raise, or like I said, somebody's going through some type of recognition and victory of their natural talents. What did I do with the remote? Are you on it? Okay. Somebody here, you're kind, you're intelligent, and like I said, you just have to be truthful. Justice in reverse. Yikes, false accusation, bias. Somebody was investigating something, and the way that they were viewing it was from a biased point of view. But then it's also investigating something and making a bunch of false accusations, which brought injustice to a situation. So what this could be is how somebody analyzed a situation or a person, and that's why they didn't really prioritize a person in their life because of how they already viewed them. Dishonest, and somebody be lying. Why the fuck are you lying? So I mean, that's why it's no clarity around this situation. That's why it feels like constant confusion. That's why it feels like somebody is not a priority in somebody's life because of the way they already got their point of view of a person, and they rarely change their mind when it comes to how they feel about something. High priestess, some things hidden. Then somebody could be lying about shit, and there's a lot of shit that's hidden that you don't even know about this person. So I mean, imagine a person judging a person, creating all these biasness about a person, but they hiding the skeletons that's in their closet with this other person, with this person. Or somebody here, your intuition picked up on this, that this person is just stalling. They're indecisive. They don't know what they want. They don't know if they're coming or they're going. It's just this energy. The chariot, something's gonna come in for you. Failure to give oneself, lack of sacrifice, indecision, two indecision cards back to back. Frustrated action. Like I said, somebody already has a biased point of view of a person, and it's hard to take them out that point of view since they're already there. Hi. And you shouldn't have to convince somebody to see your fucking worth. It is what the fuck it is. If they don't see it, that don't mean no, but somebody else down the line ain't gonna see your worth. But you can't sit around and try to convince a person that, oh yeah, I'm worthy, love me. Fuck no. Okay, you don't see my worth, that's fine. To talk it, you hear me? So that's what this is. Somebody here is this person is very indecisive. They judge one situation or one one conversation, and they already got their mind made up about you. You can't control that. People, that's why, like when they say It takes the first 30 seconds to get an impression of a person. I think that is so misleading because if you make a first impression on a book, right? If I go to the library and pick a book off the shelf and the cover is just words, and I'm like, yeah, the book is boring as fuck. Yeah, no, I'm not interested. Yeah, 10 seconds, thank you. I'm not interested. But then I could miss out on a dope book with many layers and many chapters, and it could be dope as fuck. But that's just because I looked at it for face value. So the shit wasn't interesting to me. So I'm like, yeah, no, fuck that. Mm-mm. You read the back. I know that. It's an example. So I mean, this is just what this give that somebody looked at a person for first face value and they said, yeah, absolutely not. And they created all these narratives in their head. And once they talked themselves there, they started sleeping on the person worth. They started treating a person like they not prioritizing a person in their life more. So I'm gonna get to you when I get to you. Period. And it is what it is. And then imagine judging a person and you have skeletons in your closet or you're lying about something. No, you judging me and you created these biasnesses about me because realistically you know what you're doing behind the scenes and you're trying to put that shit on me. That's a ignorant question. You're not willing to go all in, but you expect me to give myself to you and you're not putting oneself all in. Then you're indecisive, like, well, okay. Well, they did show me something different, so maybe just maybe I should go. Nah, because they did do that one thing, so I'm damn near cool. It's this type of energy. This is the energy that somebody is dealing with, and somebody had to use common sense. Like, at some point, if my intuition is ringing and my common sense meter is tinging, I need to say fuck this shit overall. So somebody make some type of change. And just realizing that you're not willing to make sacrifices, but I'm willing to make sacrifices to be with you. I'm willing to make sacrifices to, what is the word I'm looking for? If I'm building the future with a person, I understand that I gotta make sacrifices to build. Sometimes sacrifices could look like dropping toxic ass family members. Sacrifices could look like if I'm accustomed to running back to an ex, that shit has to be a done deal if I'm trying to build something. Sometimes sacrifices can look like, yeah, you know what, I am about my coin. But if I'm trying to build with a person, I'm gonna fit you in my day somehow. I don't give a fuck if it's a text, a call. I'm gonna fit you in my day. And if I work a job where I could be on the phone, I'm gonna make sure it's known or I'm gonna call you on my breaks. So at some point when a person is showing you like, yeah, no, I really don't give a fuck if you come in the morning, if I hear your voice or not. I don't even really give a fuck if you breathing for real. At some point you gotta be like, yeah, no, fuck that. You gotta end it. Oh, and the judgment card just keeps showing his face. Like I said, maybe this person, where is my remote? Hold on. Are you running, baby? Yeah, you are. I'm sorry. Go ahead, lay that down. This person, okay. I just saw a clip of Cashed Out and she was talking about oh, you say you be recording my videos and making money off of them. So this is what I'll say then. I will never reach out to you. And I only do I only do readings on YouTube. Okay. So if anybody is hitting you up, baby, it's not me. My YouTube channel is SpiritualistKeyyyy369. Only place I do readings. Nowhere else. Okay. Thank y'all. Okay. Cashed Out said in the song, she said, if you ever good enough, then he gonna think he own you. The broke ones usually insecure. The rich ones try to control you. That's why you always go with the one who's real and loyal, because money come and go, but it's some shit you can't teach. Time gonna always separate the hustlers from the leeches. The loudest is the weakest. Give a fuck about what they screaming, and don't be matching energy with fucked up hoes in no shape. I don't know, in no way. Be really in that lame shit, cause that right there got no place. So it just give that energy that if a person feel like I got money, I never really had to put the work in because with money, you chase money, females will chase you, or males will chase you. Take it how it resonate. But the people that's chasing you don't mean you well. They chasing what you got to offer, not chasing who you are as a person. And somebody misjudged the person off the strength of, well, I got money, so I never really had to put the work in. Let's be realistic. People chase me. The fuck I look like chasing a person. And just like I attracted you, I can attract somebody else. But what they fail to realize, right, collective, is when a person cares about you, cares about your character, cares about your health, your well being. Have you ate today? This type of energy, when a person genuinely cares about you and they don't give a fuck about a paycheck or what you got in your pocket, that's something that's irreplaceable because in this society today, it's very rare to find a motherfucker that give a fuck about you versus give a fuck about what you got. It's rare to find a person that's like, you know what, we can build success. We can build up to this point of generational wealth versus a person that if he ain't paying my bills or she ain't putting down here, you could get the fuck. So somebody thought somebody was replaceable. Mr. Right, I'm telling you, she said, I just been sitting, observing and lurking. I just been sitting back watching it flow. This shit is crazy, the things I've been hearing. I just been sitting back watching it go. You mean to tell me a nigga can do what he want and he still get a pot of the go? You mean to tell me a nigga just gonna be a nigga? Ooh, baby, the bars on the flow. Part of my soul. I don't mean no disrespect, but you bitches is stupid as fuck and you claim it on love. No, I didn't lose faith in love. I believe real love exists out there. I'm just not willing to settle for any type of love, personally. But this is the energy. At the end of the day, don't let money hype your head up or your ego and your pride too big to acknowledge when a motherfucker genuinely care about you. Because when you stuck with the motherfuckers that don't give a fuck about you, and you go on hard times, your health go bad, they ain't gonna be there to hold your head up tight like that one person did. Or they don't really give a fuck about your mental health. They ain't gonna be there like that other person was. You should never settle, ever, collective. So that's this energy. Somebody looked at somebody like they were disposable. And I could buy a new bitch. I could buy a new dude. I don't give a fuck. They're used to people faking the funk to get what they want. That's what they're used to. 11/11 confirmation. 2011 could be significant to somebody that year. But that's what somebody, when you think of like a gold digger, they switch up when they feel like when they know you got something. Oh, you got a nice car? Yeah, I thought you were just so cute. You want to go out? Let's go shopping. They'll play the whole 9 yards. I'm talking about running matrix through your shit. Hella illusions to make you think that they care. But then once the finances dry up, what is that movie? I saw a movie about that and it was Queen Latifah in it. This could be significant to somebody. And this dude, he was dating this girl. He proposed to her. He was about to get married. Yeah, they're performative. Yeah, that's what this is. And the girl he was about to marry, gold digger as hell. I ain't gonna lie. Gold digger as fuck. I don't know if she was pregnant. I don't know. I don't know. I can't really remember. Or she was trying to have a baby with him. And he got injured. He was a professional basketball player, but he got injured. And when I tell you her switch up, she ain't want shit to do with him. She got the fuck. So the therapist came in, right? Nurtured him back to health. They was catching feelings for each other. Okay, cool. But guess what? That ex spent the block and he ran right back with the ex. And he out eating with the ex. And she's like, oh my gosh, I'm just so happy that you're okay. That performance came right back on. And he out eating like, damn, whatchamacallit ain't asked for shit. Damn, she really cared about what I ate. She really gave a fuck about my health, not the next bag I'm gonna spend on her. And then put it in a reflective point of view. Queen Latifah is gay. Hey, it is what it is. I'm just talking about the movie. This is a download. It's a dumbass. LOL. And she was like, that shit hurted her so bad because she really had feelings for dudes. So she's like, man, fuck that. I did get a job offer on another team. So what I'm finna do is I'm finna pack my shit up and I'm finna move. I'm finna kick rocks because before I sit in a situation that's torturous to me, mind, body, heart, soul, because I was genuine with you, I'm gonna move around. She moved the fuck around. Here he come chasing her down before she leave. Like, no, don't take that offer, this and that. But more of the story is, he let his money get to his head, and he let his ex play the same fucking game on him on repeat. I ain't perfect, but you know I'm still gonna try. That was his problem. And he realized she didn't give a fuck about him. She gave a fuck about when the next big thing was coming. And she left once shit got dark. But the person that was there with him when shit got dark is the person he slept on, gave his ass to kiss and act like didn't exist when the ex came back around. That was the energy. You have to see through the bull and protect your heart and love interest. I'm saying she left when it was real dark. She marriage off. I don't give a fuck. But the person that nurtured him back to health really gave a fuck about him. Once that ex spent the block, he like, yeah, no, fuck you. I run a strict program around here, and nobody come before this ex, so you gotta go. They act like her ass did not exist. This energy. But at the end of the day, collective, some people see your value when it's too late, when they have no longer have access to you and they lost you completely and you clocked out emotionally. Because some people will take advantage of the fact that you care and care and care until you don't give a fuck no more. Some people, you won't give a fuck, and that's when they start giving the fuck the most. It's a sad situation, but I think a saying that I heard was, when you love him the most, he's gonna love you less. But when you love him less, he's gonna love you the most. This is this energy. Somebody didn't see somebody worth. And they didn't give a fuck to look for it because, like I said, they already made their mind up. But then the people that they put in such a high regard, that cookie is yet to crumble. Said facts. How long have I been reading cards? I say about 5 years. So yeah, somebody here, it was necessary for you to end this cycle and walk away. Because look, this, somebody, you got the fucking, you like, I'm ending this shit. It's just a done deal. I can only give so many benefits of the doubts and chances. And at some point, you got to just choose you realistically. Somebody here, you're coming into new opportunities. Somebody could be very spiritual or do something in the spiritual realm. That's like the star card for me personally. Or somebody here, you're going to get some type of unexpected help coming in. You needed help with something. You needed help to get to the next level. Or your ancestors acknowledge that, okay, in order for you to reach this next level, we have to send in help to get you there. You need extra guidance on something, we're going to send you help to get you there. So take it how it resonates. And somebody's in the season of rejuvenating themselves, because you ain't gonna lie, somebody took an emotional hit when it comes to this. I respect you and your intuition. Good night, miss. Thank you. Have a rich night. Well, give me a chance. Oh gosh. Sometimes you gotta pull back because they just expect you to be that way. Yeah, they know you care. And they know you'll be there when they call. So yeah, sometimes you gotta pull the fuck back and be like, you know what? Pay attention to the people. You know what? You show me I'm not a priority in your life. That's fine. Depend on the people that you're prioritizing. Because at this point, I've had enough for the first time in forever. And this, she was what? She met this dude. They fell in love easy. She was naive when it came to love. Dude found out her parents left inheritance for her. So he was performative. Collectively, keep circling back. He was very fucking performative. He didn't give a fuck about that girl. Her sister started a snowstorm because she wanted to marry him. And her sister's like, you don't even know him. Why the fuck you want to marry him? Woo, woo, woo. Sister run off. She ended up dying, almost dying in the snowstorm, and she was so close to home to be under heat. She got inside. They started the fire. He told the guards to step out as her fiance show his true colors right there, and left her ass to die. But the dude that she met on her journey, they was the ones that ended up falling in love and loving each other. And he was a bit of a fixer-upper. He wasn't the on paper perfect person, and he damn sure wasn't no king. But the other dude came in performative and acting like he was a king. But his village was bankrupt as fuck. So this is what this is. At the end of the day, collective, you went through some type of awakening, and I'm happy that you got up and you tasted the roses, you smelled the roses, you heard the music. You said, yeah, no, fuck that. I rather listen to my intuition, and really, I was ignoring my intuition trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. And every time I tried to give you the benefit of the doubt, you showed me why I needed to listen to my intuition more. That's this energy. So somebody here have to sit back and assess themselves and hold themselves accountable, most importantly. Because accountability, yeah, you can hold a motherfucker accountable, but you gotta hold yourself accountable when you allowing some flawed shit consistently. I take how it resonate. Uh, if somebody's planning to expand or you're gonna be expanding soon, success, honest, like I said, somebody's a very honest person. So I mean, imagine an honest person with a liar. The liar is gonna always swear that the honest person is a liar because all they know and they do is lie. So that's how they view the world. That if I'm lying to people, hell yeah, you're lying to me. People accuse you of what they doing. And sometimes they don't. It's intuition. But in this case, change your mind. You should be mine. What the hell? Somebody wants somebody to change their mind. Like, you should be mine. Check out how it resonate. But this energy down here, I'm not seeing that. Or somebody you tried to change somebody back to see your value. You tried to change somebody's mind. Like, look, it's you should definitely invest here. Like, I have all these qualities to offer. I bring this to the table, and you start to over pour in a situation where they're taking advantage of it. What are you smoking? It's a vape. They're taking advantage of you. The Empress? You're Empress. Stop playing with you, collective. Fertile. That was just deja vu. What the hell? Somebody, you're very fucking fertile. Yeah, that's why I see how someone acts instead of listening to what they say. Actions show the truth. Yeah. That's this energy. Somebody's in a self-love energy. Somebody could be a mother figure. Somebody who's very successful, very nurturing. So somebody was taking advantage of the fact that you're nurturing and you'll pour and you try to fix problems and you're very healing. So that's why the rejuvenation card came out because you can rejuvenate yourself too. Yeah, I may have took an emotional hit, but I'd rather pull back from the situation, rejuvenate myself. But I can't keep putting myself in a situation I need to keep rejuvenating myself from. It's this type of energy where somebody had to really set back and hold themselves accountable. That was just deja vu. Somebody's on the right path. Or you could have had a lot of deja vu moments with the person I'm talking about. Somebody here, you're coming into success and you're very fertile. This could be birthing of a new idea or new ideas. This could also mean somebody could be pregnant. And or somebody here, if you don't want to get pregnant and you're laying down with somebody or people, to each his own. I would be cautious, okay? Because you will get pregnant. So somebody here, yeah, you learned all your lessons. I mean, and in that song, Mr. Right, she was talking about being a stupid bitch and how she can point them out and how she went them out checking phones and stay we fucking on site. Now I'm so bossed up. If you ever betray me, I promise it's fuck you for life. You want respect, but you gotta earn it. She said something. I'm the one driving the craziest time, and now I don't need a permit. Fuck all the cap and get back to the big basics. You know who you are, girl. You know you a queen. You gotta stand on your worth and don't fold. Don't get distracted by what's in them jeans. We hold the weight. Never forget being a woman is power. If that nigga can't sit in your face and be honest, never forget that little nigga a coward. You learned these lessons. You've been here, you've done that. But I was saying that to say, she said in a line in the song, and she was like, she can point out a woman that don't love herself because she used to be that woman. So she do what she do to teach women to love themselves. So if somebody tried to put somebody back in a lesson they already fucking learned. You finna play in my face? Are you serious? All right. I'm gonna move out your way though. Somebody here, Empress, you are working on your business. You're working on your bag right now. You're very careful with what you're working on, or somebody create like products or something like that. Somebody is very careful and critical with what they're working on. This could be a masculine and empress energy. So it's like I resonate the truth. Somebody, yeah. I mean, this is like an epiphany. This is like the truth smacking somebody in their fucking face. Logic, harder to matter. Yeah, I love you, but I love me more, baby. I love me more. It is what it is. Somebody got clarity and somebody started to face the truth of what that shit is. But somebody here, you're very detailed with what you work on and you're very careful because you don't want to just put anything out. You want to make sure what you're putting out is up to your standard, up to your liking. holds weight pertaining around your business type of energy. So I think that resonates. Somebody here is very talented, but you do have very high standards for yourself and what you're working on. I'm not gonna just put anything out just to say I got it done. No, I'm gonna take my time and I'm gonna be critical with myself and I'm gonna make sure what I'm putting out is up to my liking and my standards versus me just doing shit. You got some people that just do shit and they happy to just got it done. Then you got some people that really take their time and they do shit. Then you got some people that don't do shit at all. You know where you fit. It's about talk. You hear me? So yeah, somebody here, you got some ideas. I love this for you. At the end of the day, and this could be indecisiveness with walking away too, because it's like it was a tower moment. Somebody walked away, started working on their business, and just realizing that intuition guides. Somebody intuition is guiding them, but don't overthink it. Yeah, and don't be your own biggest critic. You know what I'm saying? Let me pour a glass of wine. Hey, get to it. Get to it. And then you go back into a situation, and then your red flag demeanor just keep ringing, and you're like, I just can't put my finger on what this feeling is or what it is, but I know something's off with this situation. And then you overall just end the situation. And that caused a terror moment not only in your life, in their life too. If they really didn't give a fuck, it caused a terror moment in your life because you genuinely cared. You were genuine. Is someone in that room you know? Mm-mm. My cat is. My dog. So yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it was necessary to end the cycle, and it's just gonna take somebody to do some type of change and transformation. So just trust in yourself and trust your intuition. You hear me? Because at the end of the day, sometimes our intuition sees shit 222 on the clock. What is that? Balance and alignment. Just put somebody in alignment. Sometimes our intuitions pick up on shit we don't see physically yet. And then by the time the physical catch up, or somebody's the type of person where I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt until the physical proof is in my hand. And spirit is teaching somebody you don't need the physical proof, go off of your intuition. Fuck physical proof. You ever have a feeling or an inkling somebody's cheating, right? And you're like, I just need to find the physical proof, but this motherfucker's so fucking smooth and sneaky, I can't catch them up. And your body screaming, this motherfucker is cheating on you. And then confirmation. You finally get the physical proof that you've been looking for. You're like, I fucking knew this whole time. The message in that was trust yourself first. Why you gotta get to the physical proof, and why you gotta wait till shit is a miraculous betrayal for you to walk away from something that your body, mind, soul, and spirit warned you about from the beginning, from the get go. I ain't gonna lie, I be leaving women in the middle of the relationship when I'm bored. You got it. It don't belong to anyone but you. I'm telling you, baby, I've been making plans. You're gonna get karma for that. You don't leave people on and play with people's feelings and think that you're gonna get away scot-free. I'm gonna tell you that now. I'm gonna have to read it if you don't want to hear the truth. That's how you get karma. You're supposed to be honest. And if that's not what you're really looking for, be real with a person. Don't leave a motherfucker on. This is what I'm talking about down here. Leaving the person on. Somebody kept putting somebody in constant competition. And they look, marriage versus money. I've been making plans for you. Yeah, I do want to be with you, but I mean, hey, you 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 was in this space of like watching if you was gonna always be sharing them with a person or something like that. And they like, or with multiple people, and they like, look, it's you, but you like, fuck that. Sometimes being chose ain't the prize. Collective, the fuck. Went from drunken love to falling and drunk and falling apart. Prepare for the day I leave them here and switch you for them. You know, temptation and all. Bitches out here trying to see if my relationship's strong. You shouldn't have fell for it. The fuck? I have a question. What is your question? I'm wrong. I'm promising you better though. Your friends saying let them go. And we ain't getting any younger. I can love you now. Some shit. What flavor? peach paradise. I be trying to stick to what I know, or somebody be sticking to what they know down here, and that fucked them in the end. Yes, if you had a person in mind and or luck is on your side, collective. Like you did a chess move. At the end of the day, when it comes to this emotion shit, like people think that moving cold and hurting people because that person in the past hurt you is a chess move because I'm gonna hurt you before you hurt me. Like some people actually think I'm a cheat. So if you when you cheat further down the line in the relationship, I already got my get back. Some people think like that. But that's flawed. Somebody who's more so moving like, yeah, I love. And I'll be in love one day. I'll be married one day. But I'm not finna be out here moving and breaking hearts because I know how that heartbreak feels. I know how it feels to be led on. I know how it feels to be so fucking invested into a person and they got you thinking they invested, but they invest in other places. I know how that shit feels. So what the fuck do I look like going out causing that pain on a motherfucker that never hurt me? You never gave me no reason to hurt you. And even if you did, I'd rather just exit the premises instead of getting get back energy. That's somebody's mentality here. And that's why you're forever going to win in life versus the people that play with people and sell a bunch of illusions and a bunch of dreams they were never willing to fulfill. Shit, that's crazy. You got to try something with bourbon flavor. Okay. That's the thing. I don't be looking for a relationship. I let it be known, but women will stand on that. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that's how you get karma. Karma don't give a fuck if you was not looking for a relationship. Karma gives a fuck about your actions and what you did and how you moved. Not, oh, I wasn't looking for a relationship, then hops in a relationship and then leaves when a person halfway through the relationship when a person's invested. Think about the actions of that. Stand on it. I'm not looking for no relationship. It is what it is. You can't force me to be in one. Karma will slap your silly ass, your ass silly. You don't play with people and their emotions and their intuition and how motherfuckers questioning themselves and their intuition. You don't what? If you think that your day ain't gonna come and it's gonna be air sign Gemini Libra Aquarius, it's gonna be with a person that you take so serious in or your temptation from the past that you keep running back to. That's gonna do your ass in and they're gonna take you through that. Cause I mean, you can't stop being a player when it's convenient and expect karma not to catch up to you. Sometimes karma knows, okay, you didn't collected that soul in that heart, that soul in that heart, that soul in that heart. You didn't collected that one too, and that one too. And that's just racking up. Terror is demonic. Baby, if you feel that way, scroll. Okay? That was uncalled for. Catch the steam or scroll. Baby, I'm not even gonna entertain it. Because what you're doing is demonic. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Bible thumping, judging, all that's demonic, baby. And it goes completely against what you believe in. Completely. Some people like you is contradicting to what you believe in. So you need to go back and reread what you believe in and then carry yourself in a different way. So I'm a narcissist. Stop projecting, child. Child. So that's what you need to do. That's my assignment to you. Go back, reread everybody's sins, and then when karma start beating their ass, they like, oh, the devil's fucking me up. No, your actions is fucking you up, not the devil. Anyways, caution, find out more information. Somebody needs to get more information. Like I said, you go around stepping on people's hearts, playing with them, and this just puts somebody more in a cautious energy. Like, okay, yeah, maybe I was willing to just take a leap of faith, but maybe I need to sit back and really analyze the situation. Okay, I need to get more information before I do decide to put my heart in the hands of a person that's gonna fumble it, that's gonna play with it. Okay, maybe I need to take a step back and pay attention to patterns, pattern recognition versus doing the same thing because I've learned these lessons. I know these lessons. I know the pattern recognitions of these lessons. So I'm not going to really keep putting my own ass in the same shit. This is what that is. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, at the end of the day, don't outwork yourself. Don't overdo it. No, but this just puts somebody more in a cautious state of mind. Like, you know what? Sometimes people make you feel like you in their way in their life. Granted, I'm not the main character in your life, but I am the main character in mine. So, you get what I'm saying? Baby, you're arguing with yourself and you don't realize I'm not even reading it. Do what you're gonna do. I don't judge or fault what you believe in, but don't try to push that shit over here. That's what you believe in. That's fine. I love that for you. The hell? Move around. Like you, y'all are so contradicting. People like you that do shit like you is so fucking contradicting. Like it's the complete opposite of what you believe in, genuinely. But y'all condemn. If you don't believe in what I believe in, you're demonic as fucking. You're going to hell. How the fuck can you tell me where I'm going when me and you ain't past that and seen what's really up there? What? Like, come on now, baby. Relax. Relax. You act like you got all the answers. You don't. I'm not looking for revenge. I'm gonna let karma handle you. That's this energy. I ain't looking for revenge, baby. But I know karma gonna handle you. I know what I believe in, gonna handle that ass. I don't have to do shit. I don't need to fuck nobody out of spite. I don't need to get back. I don't need to destroy your property. I don't need to do shit. I'm gonna let karma handle you, baby. Because what I believe in, don't play about me. And they don't play about my feelings getting played with. Or it's just off the strength of when your intentions are pure and somebody's intentions aren't pure, rejection is the redirection. Rejection is protection. Sometimes you'll keep getting rejected from shit because their intentions are not pure with you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's what that rejection is. And spirit will move you out their life or make you so goddamn uncomfortable until you move out their life or they move out yours. Nah, I love you to no end. I'm not looking for revenge. Somebody could be DL, somebody could be lustful, like overly sexual, or somebody really just don't know what they want, who they really are, truthfully. Just let go. I'm telling you, somebody started moving more cautious and was like, ah, somebody's gonna be moving soon. Or somebody here, you've been trying to move or you've been filling out for new homes. You thought about relocating, somebody take it how it resonate. You're gonna be moving something soon. Or somebody moved in with somebody else, a gold digger, or somebody started a new foundation with somebody else and moved them into their home, or they moved to their home. Take it how it resonate. It was somebody that was just there for their money anyway. So, like I said, it just be that person that a person genuinely takes serious that do their ass in. Was that a butterfly? Yes. Change and transformation collective. Be our authentic self. You're so cute. Thank you. Or who you with? But fuck that bitch. Relax. Relax. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Somebody got some pets here. You need to give your pets more love. And or somebody want to get a new pet or already got pets. Or a pet. Somebody can have a cat, a dog, a fucking bunny, a fucking bird. Take it how it resonate. Imagine being imagine a misguided person trying to guide. It sounds like you. You're projecting your character onto me. That sounds like you. And then also imagine a person condemning the person because they don't want to follow the leader, which is supposedly you, right? That's you. Like you're funny. I wish you well, honey. You know you can scroll, right? You know that is an option. I am not forcing you to be here. Okay? That was funny. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Tell the universe what you want. Somebody's trying to manifest. Ooh, somebody got somebody pregnant. Somebody's having car problems, electronic problems, and or somebody's just reviewing everything, or somebody put themselves in a situation now they ain't got no choice but to sit back and examine the situation that they put themselves in. Type of energy. Like I mean, imagine doing a person wrong, and then the person that you took the most serious is playing in your fucking face, and they want you for your money. So now you got to really sit back and review everything, and then your car miraculously start fucking up. Relocation confirmation received. I love that for you. So that's what this is. And you got somebody pregnant. So somebody and I just saw a post on Facebook before I got on live and I'm like, oh, like I don't want that love to ever find me where she was like, imagine my baby daddy telling you he don't want me and I'm sitting here pregnant with his child, with the second child. I said, "Oh, that should make me sick to my stomach." But this what this is. At the end of the day, imagine putting yourself in a situation and now you got to really sit back and review everything and just realize that shit was an illusion. Yeah, it was comfortable, but it was an illusion. Red could be significant, or somebody like strawberry Twizzlers, or they've been eating them recently. That could be confirmation for somebody. Damn, what? Yes, I can. You need to do a parasite cleanse and then you need to do a colon cleanse. A parasite cleanse, you could do mm, black seed, black walnut, clove, and garlic if you can handle it. That'll at least kill the parasites. And then you need to do a colon cleanse. And or you could do the papaya seeds for a week. A table, depending on your age, a teaspoon for kids, a tablespoon for adults. You don't chew them, you don't crush them, you swallow them whole. And that'll kill the parasites. But with parasite cleanses, you gotta cleanse your colon because they'll sit in your belly, right? And that can cause illnesses. That's why a lot of people get cancer and get these illnesses and diseases that they can't get rid of. So you have to cleanse them out because you don't want them just sitting in you dead. And you want to keep doing a parasite cleanse. I would do it consistently, at least for a month, to make sure you kill the adults and the furthermore generations that they created in your tummy. Okay. What's up? And thank you. What is this? Move on. Damn. They'll be back. Somebody's gonna try to spin your block. But they do got a baby on the way. That's what I want. Yeah, you figure out what you want after you got a baby on the way and you didn't. Sorry, collective. The audacity of people. You need a binder to pull out the eggs left behind, activate charcoal or bentonite clay. I love that for I love my collective. I ain't got one like hold on, let me see something. Okay, that's not the same person. She better don't. This may be that, or this just says somebody. Let's just see. They'll be back. Someone is unavailable. Wasted time is over. Yeah, somebody gonna move on from this situation too. Somebody got a narcissist pregnant, or somebody BM baby daddy could be a narcissist. Check out resonate. One more in the situation. God damn. Give it time and challenges. Yeah. Or somebody had a baby with somebody. And they're really a big. Okay, you know how somebody says it's like a thorn in my ass. Somebody want to relocate, but like I said, it's just the energy of okay. Imagine trying to relocate and you got to run it by the co-parent, and they're putting challenges that they don't want you to relocate. They don't want you to move, so they make it very fucking hard for you to relocate because the kid obviously want what's best for the kid. Lots of pregnancy, yeah. She better don't. Weak. I'll give my colon cleanse. Yes. No, not just colon. Parasite cleanse, then the colon, okay? Because you told somebody to do a parasite cleanse, I'm subscribing. I'm a herbalistic by heart, baby. And I'm gonna show you this product I just got, y'all. And I'm like, fuck yeah. So don't let me forget. Comment product. You can have whatever you like. Yeah. Stacks on deck. Patron on ice. And we can pop bottles all night. Anyways, make a decision to work on your inner work. Somebody's just okay, somebody really want to move on from the situation and or they're just done with the situation or they went back and tried to be a family again. Say how resonate. Somebody let's go product. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um and they tried to get this time for this person to adapt to the fact that they do want to relocate, but it's not giving more time, they'll change their energy. It's because you sound like energy. Thank you. It's not giving if I give this person more time, they'll change their mind. No, this person is set on I don't want you to leave. And they're set on using the kid. And this could be because they can have whatever they like. They took a lot of vacations with this person, vacations. So somebody feel like, yeah, if I just be patient, break up and divorce with this someone else, I'm gonna put distance between us two. Somebody is facing health issues too. No. Date nights. I mean it's mixed signals. Sounds like that person is controlling. Yeah, it do. And that's what it really give. Like somebody put distance between another person because somebody could have actually started having health issues and they thought to just prioritize that situation. Somebody feel like, okay, if I just give it a few more months, good things will come. We could take vacations. A person is gold digger, or they don't really want to let this person go because they pay for their vacations. They took a lot of vacations, and the song is "My Chick Can Have What She Want." So that's why they're giving a person a hard time to relocate. High maintenance. I got no time for the adulting over there, man. Yeah, I won't show body. Long as you got me, you won't need nobody. You want it, I got it. Go get it. Some shit. Tell them other both niggas you quiet. Intuition. And that's why your intuition was ringing. Because I mean, imagine a person like I'm trying to relocate, but I feel like I gotta please this person. So yeah, I'll take you on dates. Oh, you want to go on that vacation? Yeah. It's like you're operating as a unit, like you are in a relationship and energetically it's registering like that. Are you always this happy? I try to be. When I'm going through like a dark night of the soul, yeah, that shit can get sad and dark, but I try to find the light in the dark shit, you know? I ain't gonna lie, I'll sit there and cry for a little minute. And then I'm like, fuck, like, okay, where is the beauty in this shit? Where is the light in it? Because I can't sit here and cry all damn day now. The red flags you ignore now will come back and bite you later. Yeah, somebody here was, like I said, your intuition was ringing. And it's like, at the end of the day, rise all night. Well, ooh, okay. Somebody here, your guardian angels are all around you. A lost loved one watches over you. Somebody did lust spill on somebody. What is this? Somebody's a liar. God damn. So you know what this could be too? You are the light. Somebody was at the crossroads of a decision to make, right? And it's like they were at this place of, okay, I'm gonna leave that shit alone. Yeah, I want to relocate. But then whomever they had a kid with was giving them a hard time about relocating. So then they started pleasing them. And they brought their ass back into a cycle where this person was doing love spells on them from the get go. They was planning their energy in their face from the fucking get go. Speechless. I won't be speechless. Somebody's trying to make somebody be speechless, and now they're in a drama loop. Is that fair to the parents? I don't think so. Because at the end of the day, I know me as a kid, because they feel like you were too good to be true. I know me as a kid, yeah, my parents didn't really have much control over what I did, especially behind their back. I mean, they tried to whoop me, they tried to do everything. But if I had my mind made up, I wanted to do what I was going to do. So I don't think that is fair. Because sometimes yeah, sometimes it's a product of what you came up in, and sometimes it's solely just the kid doing shit. You get what I'm saying? I lost these silence. You can't keep me quiet. Reality check. I'm telling you, which is gonna push somebody in the level up. I love this. You gotta be Tupac because all eyes on you. Oh, you're pretty as fuck. Thank you and thank you. Hell no. This is crazy work. The truth appears whether you want it or not. Your intuition was right all along. It's time to face what's real. So them going back entertaining this person allowed this shit to manifest. And it came into your energy. You picked up on it. Or you could have felt like it was some type of spiritual warfare around this situation. Took out resonate. Everybody's situation is different. And it just forced your hand to have to let it go. Because no matter how close we get to trying to accomplish something or we're close to about to be a unit, you keep giving me your ass to kiss over the person that's doing lust on you. So, I mean, what more can I do? Not a damn thing. You got to learn on your own if this person's doing that shit on you. The fuck can I do? Your mindset is changing. New versions of you are emerging. You're ready for the next stage. Somebody also could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, gold digger. I'm telling you, open your heart. Somebody open their heart to a gold digger. What's up, pretty? Hi. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Oh my goodness. Love spells is out. They compromising with this person consistently. They keep trying to work it out, forgiving them, and then they end up right back in the same cycle. Fuck it. You like gold diggers, go go do that. I will not stand in your way. I even relocated. Spirit messages resonates. I love that for you. I'm happy that I can give you some type of guidance over your situation. At the end of the day, sometimes you gotta let a motherfucker be what they type. And sometimes you gotta just accept that what you got to offer a motherfucker can't maintain and this you're not their type. And no matter how much you try to be that perfect partner to them, not being performative, they gonna chase behind the person that is performative because they know, especially if this is somebody got a kid with, they know what they like. They know what they like. They know how to play them. They know their triggers. They know their traumas and how to use them against them. So sometimes you gotta just let a motherfucker put your hands up with it. And this person know they can't maintain this person if they ain't got their love spells to do it. If they don't have their 24 angel number could be significant. Aladdin could be significant. What was that movie storyline? Somebody's a liar. Aladdin showed up and he was using magic to glamorize who he was, and he tried to show up as damn, this ties back into this because I said somebody really don't give a fuck about a person got money. I give a fuck about you. And in the show, he showed up as this king, and she's like, okay, yeah, that's cool and all, but since she got to know him, she really liked his character, not what he had. Her dad already had it. I don't really give a fuck about what you got. My dad already got it. I know how it feels to have somebody spend money. I can't make you love me. That's crazy work, y'all. It's just crazy. You went into a situation they loved what you can do, not you. And they in a situation, I can't make you love me if you don't. You can't make your heart feel something it won't. Crazy work. Anyway, in the end, she found out he was lying. He really was a poor person. And she was like, I don't respect the fact that you lied to me. It's not about what you had. I would have still loved you for what you had or what you didn't have. Because when you come from money or you got parents that have money, and if they're narcissistic in or controlling with their finances, you learn the lesson very quick of money don't bring value to a person. It's who they are, it's your character, not the reputation that you hold of having money and riches. I don't give a fuck about that for real. Money can be, we can build that shit. Genuinely. You have a song for every cause. No, it's playing in the background. Y'all just can't hear it. I was just scrolling by, but I like and subscribe, and I'll visit another time. It's all love. Thank you, and welcome to the Key Collective to all the people that did subscribe. So this is this energy, and it ties back to what I was talking about in the beginning. Somebody traded somebody out that really didn't give a fuck about their money, don't really give a fuck about what they have, and went to a motherfucker that only give a fuck about their money. It's giving, can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone bills? I don't think you can. So you and me are through. She said, what? They started off First, you started off taking me out to these nice restaurants that you couldn't maintain to take me out. It only complements your life. Thank you. It's all love. Money should never define you. Exactly. And money only intensifies who you are as a person. Character. Character. If my character is a shady person, you ever see a person that comes into money and they're shady and they still move shady as fuck, but they just move more shady to get more riches? But then you got good hearted people that come into money, and then you got those people that give back to the community. They show love. They're not greedy with their riches. It's character. That's why you should never chase the money. Look at the character. Talking about, hell yeah, yeah. Like, damn, you shady as fuck. But I think the illusion of society is people have convinced themselves that just because it has a dollar bill behind it, like even with these celebrities, ain't no fucking way I ever fuck with a Blueface or NBA young boy, because I'm looking at character. Fuck a dollar sign, and I'm looking at all the women he taking through there off the love of money, and how he misread at least one of the women he was fucking with, and she didn't care about his money. She really loved him, and she was willing to climb fucking mountains for him. But he mistaked her for every other woman that he was dealing with. Oh, she only want me for my money, so I could treat her like she regular. And the crazy thing is, what the fuck Charleston White say? Because I don't believe in taking people work. Charles and White said, you'll know a person is a whole by how fast, if they move on quick after the relationship. And you also know if they was the problem. They either move on quick, he said, but a woman, a real woman, is pushed closer to what she believes in, not the next dick that's available. No, they go work on themselves, they get closer to what they believe in. But a gold digger, a woman that is a hoe, he say, run to the next dick available. So take it how it resonate. Hello, man, from Texas. Hi, all the way to Texas. Free Diddy. That's your own agenda, I guess. So yeah, somebody here is going through some type of level up because you reality checked yourself. You're like, okay, it's time to be real with myself. Damn, what did that? I think that movie came from Temptations. I mean that song. And on that storyline in Temptations, old girl had a good dude. So this could go both ways. She had a good dude, and I think that they were married. And they were both like Christian based. Um, and she wanted excitement. She felt like her dude wasn't, he wouldn't take up for her for one. He avoided confrontation. Smart move, because why the fuck am I gonna confront a group of men and we both cannot walk out this bitch with our life? And she looked at that like he was soft, like, give me that thrill. He didn't have hard intercourse. He was gentle with her. He made love to her. We are so conditioned by a greed society that we chase money, women, careers, and dumb shit. Yeah, what up? You're a troll. Okay. Nothing more attractive than a solid, confident, beautiful woman. Hello. That's unaccessible, not touchable, not fuckable for real. But yeah, I agree. It's the dumb shit. But I mean, that's what keep everything that circle of money circulating. Because I mean, you chase women, you chase the wrong type of women. What I'm about to tell you the story of, you could put yourself in a position to get in some shit you can't get rid of, chasing waterfalls. And then you're on medicine for the rest of your life. And that's a certified way of the government gonna constantly get some money. You know what I'm saying? It's always every action has a reaction. But in the movie Temptation, what she came across a hood dude and his ex was running from him, but his ex worked at the store with her husband. And she was telling her story and shit like that. And they ended up putting two and two together that the ex left him for her ex-husband, and her ex-husband really was hawking her down. And she like, yeah, I escaped him. I moved towns. Like, she like, this motherfucker crazy. He gave me, well, she says he gave her AIDS, HIV AIDS, and old girl ended up fucking with him. And she liked it the finer things, chasing money, chasing that excitement. She liked it that he basically was rich. Hello? Learn from your experience and move on. Do you hear me? He was basically rich, but he was also abusive. And he also had that shit. He gave her HIV. She lost her marriage, chasing that thrill. And he like, look, I can't make you love me if you don't. She chased that shit and fell in a hole she couldn't get herself up out of. And they ended up not even working out. And her ex ended up being the one that came in and saved her out that situation. I would tell people stop entertaining clowns. The circus will stop coming by. You hear me? Can't be a clown in a circus if you don't entertain that shit. Do you hear me? Why are you smoke vape if you're reading papers? Huh? So at the end of the day, collective. Shorty like, man, somebody feel like somebody keep them up. Yeah, this is delusional energy. Upgrade your life. I get that and all, but I know how to heal that. What flavor is your vape? Peach paradise. Hi. Money gives you that false sense of entitlement, false sense of entitlement, false sense of control, false. It's just yeah, false sense of I don't need character because my money compensates for my character. Like that's why I rather like some people go through life chasing and chasing and chasing and chasing, and then you make so much money. You don't even you lose sight of what you're chasing. Then depending on the person, you lose sight of your morals, your principles, your values because you're just chasing and chasing and chasing. And next thing you know, you looked up and you didn't let so much shit slide because you was chasing a bag. I hate money. It's not you shouldn't hate it because you want to attract it in, right? I think it's just genuinely off the strength of it's not money that's evil, it's the person behind it and what they're willing to do to get it. That's how you get some situation where people will genuinely try to backdoor friend, backdoor family member for a life insurance policy for money. Like, damn, you wicked by heart, but that's your character. See, some people don't cross you when you at your lowest. Some do. Some people cross you when you at your highest because their character is their character. And it's only going to intensify when they see a motherfucker win. And sometimes it's not beneficial to cross you at your lowest. It's more beneficial to cross you when your net worth is worth more, when your bag is bigger, or when that insurance policy is big enough. Oh, yeah. Some people just ain't had a reason to cross you or the right amount to cross you yet. But that don't mean that ain't their character, that ain't what they about, that ain't what they gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Some people just need a reason. If that's their character, that's their character. Money exposes a person. Yes, he does. You have to understand its purpose and don't worship it. Yeah, like it's just something that it's a tool. It's a vibration. It's just what people do on that vibration speaks volumes. Upgrade your life. Small improvements compound fast. Your habits shape your future. You're building a better version of yourself. So somebody here, you're genuinely growing. You should be my reason. What? Somebody feel like somebody's irreplaceable. They done dealt with a lot of people, and you'll never find a female like theirs. Or somebody really holds this person into high regard. Can I go to sleep, please? Go ahead. So somebody here, 3030 angel number could be significant. Look at the small improvements and how far you've come on your journey and express gratitude and most importantly appreciate yourself for it. Somebody you be wanting to make, when you got a goal, you want to jump straight into that goal. And she said, go ahead. You want to jump straight into that goal. And Spirit's like, no, look at how much it took to get there. Baby, you're trolling. And I could care less. Genuinely. You know what's crazy is I predicted somebody saying this like what 3, 5 months ago. And look at the show that just entered. But really, it just be projections. That's why I don't pay attention to negativity because people project out really what they do and how they feel about themselves. And the more you start to look at people like that, the more you'll realize you don't really give a fuck about what people got to say. Or it's just a strength of misery, love company. Your ass miserable, so you trying to make me join your party? Absolutely the fuck not. But I wish you well, though. I do. All right, backstage talk. Conversations about you happen when you're not in the room. Multiple voices blend into one story. Someone to spread a narrative. Somebody speaking of trolls. At the end of the day, the more you choose to level up your life, yes, people are going to create narratives. Some people are not going to even believe. Still writing my story. Somebody else's theory is still being written. Don't count yourself out because what you believe in counted you the fuck in. I love your direct demeanor. Thank you. So, yeah, take responsibility. At the end of the day, a lot of people go through life, they avoid accountability. They don't take responsibilities for their actions. They like to blame everybody else and their mama instead of taking accountability. Like, yeah, I did that flaw action. You know what? This is where I can grow at. So when a person sit back and is seeing a person taking accountability, growing past the paradigm they used to be in, upgrading their life and taking themselves out of that situation that they was in, I want a better situation for myself, not for you, not for you, not for you, but for myself. I know where I came from. I know what I've been through, and I don't want to stay there. Hell yeah, you're gonna have people behind the scenes. I'm talking about talking out their neck. And while they talking out their neck, continue to stand on their neck because you're going to look up 5, 10 years from now. You're going to be where you want to be. And they're going to still be there talking out their neck. You hear me? So at the end of the day, no matter how much you grow and grow and grow, there's going to be people that's always going to create a narrative about you. Ain't no way that person is other than this and that because they wanted to see you at that broken point of view and they can't see past that because they're still fucking broken. Some people only see you at the point of view of where they at. So yeah, you start to grow and grow and grow, and they don't acknowledge your growth because they want you to stay broken in that paradigm you was at. And some people see your growth, they just don't want to acknowledge it because they don't want to give you the upper hand that they see that you're growing. And then that means they have to take a step back and look at self as to why I'm not growing. And some people don't like pointing the finger back, they like pointing the finger at other people. So hell yeah, acknowledgement of your growth. Baby, you know y'all can scroll. Genuinely. I just don't get it. Thank you. Baby, it's giving hate. You need to get your thirst quenched, babes. I am not scroll. You keep talking. You hear me? You see these trolls? People love coming out when you hold the motherfucker accountable. You you see it? You see it? Sorry. Emotional detox. Clear an old attachment cleans your heart. You're releasing what weighs you down. Healing begins with honesty. Then I say, the more a person grows, somebody here used to overreact in situations, but you're learning to not overreact, but more so take a step back. I just saw a quote and he said, I'm laying low and playing dumb. And oh girl, she was like, why would you lay low and play dumb if you got all the receipts? That will actually save your life in a lot of different situations, and you can peep out more when people think you dumb. They talk different in front of you. When a person think you dumb and they don't think you really catching on to shit they got going on, they move more sloppy in front of you because they feel like you dumb. They feel like you're not gonna catch on. You don't really know what you're talking about anyway. So I rather be the smartest motherfucker in the room. And you think I'm the dumbest motherfucker in the room than be the dumbest motherfucker in the room talking like I'm the smartest in the room. No, I don't. Baby, you. I don't care, to be honest. So somebody here, you're going through an emotional detox right now. Genuinely. Genuinely. And a letter for you. I only changed your last name and zip code. What you mean? I think that if that's what you believe in and if that's what saved you, I love that for you. That's what I think about it. All right. Anyways, wrong timing. The connection exists, but life circumstances clash. Alignment is missing for now. Somebody here, your ancestors is like, they still check on you though. And they seeing your skills being activated. Like if somebody hear your skills is being stronger, gifts is being stronger because you chose yourself. Or you choosing yourself is motivating somebody else to choose themselves and come about these toxic cycles. I'll talk to me later. Yeah, you're like poison. It definitely must be your mission. Somebody feel like somebody snatched their strength that they need to fight off the inevitable. It's a heartbreaking situation I'm in, but I can't control. You're just like poison. Ooh. And ooh. Anyway, somebody feel like it's the wrong time, or you could feel like it was the wrong time and what a person have going on. How could something so deadly feel so right? I'm not sure what to do. It's a catch 22. The cure is found in you, baby. You giving somebody too much credit, and or it's just giving this energy of I'm addicted. I can't lie. Gives me one more time before I have a lot, like a lot. She's talking about narratives of death. Yeah. How long will it last? The outcome crashing down. So somebody in this little illusion, them tarot cards. Yeah, I got a lot of different ones. Okay, divine. Actually, I don't want to use this deck yet. Lifesaver. I was just gonna say that it's like spirit gave somebody actually a lifeline. They're like, look, it's wrong time and no spirit. Imagine praying for help, right? And praying for help. And you tell spirit, fuck your help, I'm gonna do it my way. So then they take the lifeline away. And then you complain about the circumstances that you're in. But that was your lifeline out of the situation that you was praying to be out of. How many times do you shuffle them? I don't know. It just depends on what I'm called to do, I guess. You are not alone in the storm. As you grasp for air, salvation appears, a breath away from safety. Yes, like I said, somebody with somebody's gift, somebody's lifeline. So somebody didn't even acknowledge the gift that was right in front of them. What the fuck? Something, okay. somebody has something that somebody lacks, and it was a gift in disguise for a person. See, spirit will cloak you, spirit will hide. It's like a fucking a gem hidden in plain sight. Like, in order to get diamonds, you gotta dig for diamonds. Diamonds are not just sitting on the fucking soil. You gotta dig for that shit, and then by the time you get to it, imagine how much work you put in to get there. The reward is wonderful because the diamond can you can come across a worthless diamonds, but you can also come across priceless diamonds. And it's just this energy that somebody really was a gift in disguise in somebody's life, but they didn't acknowledge the gift that was in front of them. And spirit made sure that this gift had something to pull them out of whatever situation they was in. What it looked like mental health, financial hardship. I don't know. People's situation is different. But somebody's like, I don't know, let's see where this is going. You're learning fast. Your talents are expanding. This growth changes everything. Yeah, somebody was avoiding commitment with a person. I feel my life is in turmoil and I don't know how to calm it. Yeah, somebody, okay. Whatever can break has broken, but the one thing that remains strong was our love. God damn. Love stand the test of time. That's what I get. And that's your opinion, but realistically, on the market, that's not true. You may feel that way, but that's not necessarily true. And if you feel that way, scroll. I'm done acknowledging that. Something was a secret weapon for somebody. Like, imagine, okay, somebody's replaying something over and over again. I was talking to somebody and he was explaining, he said, if you had a diamond that was worth $500,000, what would you do with that diamond? He said, I'm locking that bitch up at three different safes. He said, exactly. So if you know something is a gem in terms of like a relationship, if you know something or a person that you're getting to know, if you know something is rare or it's worthy of that much, why would you continue to play with it? Why would you continue to fumble it? And why would you put that in another person's path that's gonna lock that bitch up in three different safes? You know what I'm saying? He like, damn, that gave me a new point of view. And I'm like, damn, that's a dope way of thinking. But it's this type of energy. Somebody didn't see something was actually a secret weapon in their life, and it came in to bring something to bring them to this piece of state. Said, LOL. Yeah, and it was a new way of thinking of it. Like, I'm like, damn, who would have thought? You know what I'm saying? So it's just this type of energy. Somebody is watching you, but they play with the gift divine gave them, and they now that you're away from the situation and realizing how strong your love genuinely was. Maintains a facade and guard your privacy with care. Keeping secrets might protect you for a while, but they won't last long. What happens in the dark always comes to the light, even if you don't. Even if you think you skating by, it's gonna always expose itself. I could just sit and listen to you all night. It's all love. It's all love. Thank you for all the love in the comments and tourist mountains. Thank you. If you have a diamond worth 500K, don't lock it up. Sell it and buy land and build an orphanage. Which ones has more value? I love that. But that analogy was in terms of a person of value that brings a lot of value to your life. Why would you freely just be careless with it? And somebody can give somebody a commitment. But yeah, I resonate. Manipulation. Instead, they chose to manipulate it. It's crazy, like, I'm sorry. If somebody here could see somebody, okay, you know what this could also be a case of? Some people is sent into a person's life to expose the flawed people in their life, the snakes in their life. They can see it's hard to see a snake in your life when you're on the inside, but when a person come in on the outside looking in, it's easier for them to spot out that snake versus the person that's in it because it's a biased point of view with so much connection already there. Everything comes out in the wash, right? So a person was really their secret weapon because they could spot out the enemies in the person's life type of energy. Like, yeah, no, they playing you. They after your money. They don't mean you well. They give me backdoor vibes. It's this type of energy. But instead of them acknowledging, damn, this is a gift. This is my secret weapon. They chose to manipulate it. play games on it, mind fuck it. Say, yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's this type of energy. Like somebody quietly, deadly, a silent strike revealing the arsenal of the unseen. Somebody can see shit that other people can't see. Somebody can see the spirit of people versus the appearance of people. You know what I'm saying? When you start to look at the spirit of people, you don't give a fuck what a title is, the appearance of people, but somebody that was in this manipulation energy was more so like, yeah, you're on the outside looking in. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. I know my people. So that's how you get some situations where people choose toxic ass family over their lover or who they're building with. It's this type of energy. Do personal readings, yes. I don't seek discernment from people. I seek it from the word of God. I mean that's fine, but if that's what you believe in, sometimes what you believe in send messages through people that you can see. Hi all the way to Georgia. I love that. Say what? Baby, you all on get out my jock, bitch. Body in the face T. You know how I rock, bitch. Sorry. I'm sorry. It was just the opportunity. Get on my job, bitch. Upholding your autonomy, rejecting attempts of manipulation. Yeah, somebody tried to manipulate somebody and they're getting unexpected news. Somebody was stuck in a routine, worshiping money, chasing money, or just trying to make a bag. I'm like, yeah, that gets cool, but don't put it off to the side. Flexibility and warning. I'm telling you, they being flexible with people that's backstabbing them. And that was their warning. Huh? No, I'm in my home. Anyways, I'm done. This could have been a long distance situation. I've been sitting back cool and I've been watching the game. I've been looking like they keep asking where the real bars at and where the real stars at. I'm ready so you know she about to go off. Look, I never said I was a gangster, but I'm harder than you niggas. Kind of smart mouth, know everything you know about. Like, how you land with a bitch that be running with the ops and then surprised when they catch you at the whole house? Look, I ain't try to. She said, I was trying to stack it up. I ain't working to impress, baby. We are not the same. You be stacking just the flex. Had to get it on my own, so I'm mapping out the question. I ain't never letting up. I'm stuffing dead on bitches' necks. Heard of this threats, but it ain't nowhere I can't go. I'm ready to pussy. That's some shit I ain't know. Biggest on the big. She said, Missus on the biggest fucking guns. I hate hoes. They be tuned in, have a little list because I'm calm with the flow. Got the whole team chasing paper. Somebody gave their twin flame an ultimatum. I feel, but I'm proud of my bros. Look, I want everybody in. I ain't savage with the paper when it's time to put my dogs on the road. I was 19 when the folks started saying on the vest to the day they still call me to go. Look, bitch, I earned that. I don't gotta walk across the bridge. I'm gonna burn that. We gonna turn back. Bitches watch your life. They be just gotta keep the folk far away from you. Had to learn that. But no love lost. Ain't a love gang. I cannot get on board of the love train. Bust the racks down 50-50. That's a love thing. So somebody could have been in like a long distance relationship with their twin flame or long distance situationship, take it how it resonate, and somebody tried to give somebody an ultimatum, trump card, oath. Yeah, no, this shit was a trap. Seeking help. More of the story is somebody been sitting back and just watching shit just play out. This ain't my first time around this field. This ain't my first time seeing the snake. If I had to cut my grass, treat her like a lady. Damn, somebody's learning the value of a woman. If I had to sit back, right, and I had to cut my grass low, and I had to face the snakes that was in my life, you think it's not easy for me to identify the same snakes in your life because it's realistically it's a spirit thing. Same demon, different body. They all move the same. They may have different tactics, but they all move the same motives. It's not hard to see the snakes in your life because I see them clear as day in mine. Okay, I gotta be up at 5. Love you. It's all up. Hey, Uncle Shaky. Look, I looked at the time, 3:14. And you're so welcome. Or somebody's soul day could be March 14th. And if it is, you are a wonderful person. I love that for you. I hope I see your birthday all the time because it's my uncle's and he's deceased. So, yeah. Okay, souls maturing separately to bring deeper wisdom upon reunion. Somebody want to reunite with their twin flame? Honey, something gotta give at this point. Let me get this deck. But damn, I don't want to go. Hey, you gotta prioritize self. That's a part of that self-love energy, you hear me? Look at yourself first. I'm gonna post it so you can come back and watch it anytime you want. And like, share, comment, subscribe, turn your post notification bell button on so you don't miss a live, okay? But other than that, put you first. I ain't mad at you. Hi. Hidden agenda. I'm trying to see what this alternating is. Activates during emergency signals, imminent action, triggers alerts, and prompts quick decision making. Imposes an irrevocable choice with severe consequences. Hmm. Or somebody gave your twin flame an ultimatum and they did something out of impulse. Ultimatum divine. What's this ultimatum? Thank you. Holding back intent. Oh, okay. Somebody started moving cold with you. Somebody told your twin flame to cut you off. Like, if you keep talking to that person, then I'm gonna move around. If you keep talking to that person, you can't see our child. It's this type of energy. Like somebody told somebody to hold back from you, and that's what they did. Well, believe it or not, I got some new decks. I got like 8 new decks or 7, and I love these decks, but not all of them. As you can see, I love my shit up. I upkeep it. What else? Polished persona, yeah. So somebody showed up to a situation with a mask on, missing depth, image over intent. Somebody cares about their image over their intent. Just like I said, when you meet a shady person, that person's just shady as fuck all the way around. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes shady people put on a mask like they ain't shady, and then you get to know them and you figure out why that person don't fuck with them. That person, okay, it's this energy. Okay, you ever see situations where a person rock with a group back then, right? And then that's the only person that walk away from the group, but the group more so bashes the person that walked away, and people believe the narrative over the group. And then they start kicking it with that same group. And then they figure out why that one person walked away from their group to begin with because they were snakes. Because they was envious, insecure, backdoor ass energy. It's this type of energy where they victim blame and then realize the victim was genuinely the victim and they was blaming the wrong person. But them people was really shady. I don't know how to. I do know how to explain it. It's just this type of energy. Energy like somebody really cleaned up their image very well. Or this could have been an image thing where somebody gave somebody an ultimatum, like they'll expose somebody or something private of a person if they don't leave it's collective alone. Whole world against me. Would you ride for me if I ain't had shit to give? Would you turn your back on me like some of my friends? Somebody feel like they up against the world. Hey, look, I ain't mad at you. Sometimes you got to be at war with the world to be at peace with yourself. Really? Curate the identity. What else? Said people that left said the ones, same people that left was the ones that said they never changed. Even my own family scarred me. Some days I'm good, sometimes I'm empty, feeling like the whole world against me. So somebody, like I said, if I had to cut family members that would snake out, if I had to cut friends that would snakes out and lovers, you think it's not easy for me to see the snakes around you that you're emotionally attached to? Yeah, okay. Out of science, rhythm, different pacing, misalignment needs, emotional time and movement without harmony. Yeah, I mean, somebody went into a situation, message unsent, DM temptation, divine masculine temptation. It's like somebody can't even stay away from a person. So somebody gave somebody an ultimatum. But I mean, it's your twin flame. Of course, you can't really stay away from this person. So it's like, yeah, I'm hearing your ultimatum and all, but it's like they battle themselves to reach out to a person. Then they unsend a message and or they type it and then they just don't send it. Are you glad? I've been up on your page. I was subscribing, come back. Thanks for sharing your gifts. Thank you. And likewise, you have a wonderful rest of your night. A rich rising and a rich night, okay? Have a great weekend and smile often. Your energy is contagious. Good night. Oh, it's all love. And likewise, you have a wonderful night, okay? So, like I said, well, breaking the distance, curiosity wins. Somebody's curious of what you got going on. It's just this energy. If they don't really want to let you go, if they don't want to not know what you got going on, and when they're away from you, hello from Chicago, hi, all the way to Chicago. I'm from Chicago, so stop playing. What side you from? But curiosity won in a situation because I mean, when you force a person hand to make a decision and get them an ultimatum, ultimately they can be in a situation where they regret the decision that they made. Oh, you're from the west side, I'm from the south side. Selective honesty, and then they pick and choose how they're gonna be honest. Notification rush. Oof. Truth edited. Somebody don't tell all the truth about a situation. Or somebody didn't tell somebody the whole truth about a situation. No, they did not. So I mean, imagine trying to have a conversation with somebody or whomever gave the ultimatum, they pick and choose what truths they give them. It's all love. It is. It is. Um, okay, it's a Chicago thing. You know how to you know, you know if you know. Okay. Partial transparency, consider convenient openness, and facts with missing pieces. Yeah, somebody don't tell somebody the whole truth. Somebody don't tell somebody they be reaching out to somebody. Somebody do not tell somebody that they really care what a person got going on. Somebody don't tell somebody that they watch them from a distance. Somebody pick and choose what truth they gonna tell this person. Oh, my gut going in. Somebody be having gut feelings about this shit too. Hmm. Fear of overexposure, words held back for safety. Yeah. Somebody don't tell somebody everything, but they be happy when you text them. Flicker of warmth, short-lived kindness, momentary openness, emotional teasing, kindness that don't stay. Somebody's just realizing quiet unfollow. Somebody unfollows you. Circle. False warn. The kindness that fades fast. Emotions on demand. Convenience driven connection. Testing your limits. Okay. Sorry. It's just this energy of somebody will test and test and test their limits, and then you could be so kind to a person, but the minute that you are not kind to that person, then they feel some type of way. Yeah, that's a big no, baby, in my boo. It's crazy. You claiming me as a baby mama. I don't want to be a baby mama. No, I rather be a wife. I learned my lesson from that shit. You trap first trap, mixed priorities, no reply logic, emotional avoidance, selective communication. So I mean, imagine a person being cold to a person, selective when they reach out, selective with what they tell them, right? And then a moment a person starts to sit back and analyze the situation they put themselves in, and they're not moving the same with a person. Now they feel some type of way. How the fuck you feel some type of way and you mishandled me? The fuck is this? Message left hanging, priorities all type of fucked up. So somebody quietly be unfollowing you, but then it's like they can't stay away from you, but then they unfollow you and then they come back and uh, baby, somebody feel like they in a circle, pulling away, hidden disappointment, emotional boundaries, reset, silent exit. Yeah, somebody be silently exiting from a situation or pulling away because, or this could be somebody's just realizing that somebody could be kind, but then that kindness go away. Somebody can express emotions on demand, and then next thing you know, they could be cold to you. Next thing you know, they not really hitting you up, they ghosting you. And so you just silently withdraw yourself from the situation and don't look back. Because at the end of the day, I can't make you prioritize me in your life, and I don't really give a fuck to anymore. Pretend empathy. Like somebody can put that shit on collective. False warmth. Pretend empathy. flicker of warmth. It's like 1 minute somebody's warming and loving, then the next minute they're cold and distant. Oh, wow. Angels are very protective of their kind and family. Sometimes we come in karmic families. You get what I'm saying? I think the hardest lessons chosen people learn is family. Just because it's family, I own a small business located in Atlanta, Georgia, 5-star reviews on Google. I love that for you. But don't leave with that. You don't want to set yourself up to be used by people that don't mean you well. Um, like I said, it's like this energy of 1 minute they're kind, they're loving, the next minute they turn around and they're cold, they're distant, they moving funny. But like I said, ultimately somebody gave you to alternate them and they fell for it. So hey, if a person could give a person an ultimatum to stop fucking with you, they really didn't fuck with you from the get go because shouldn't nobody be able to take a person away from a person that's cheating towards them. But if a person can be took, they just was going they want was to begin with. That's how I looked at it. That's how I look at it. If you go on, baby, you want a man to begin with, and that's fine. But I ain't finna force shit, and I ain't finna chase shit. And granted, don't mistake me caring and being warming and showing up because that's what, if you're trying to build with intentions, you're going to show up, you're going to be consistent. That's what a healthy dynamic looks like. But some people mistake a person being assertive, showing up, being communicative, and they take them out and manipulate that shit, or they feel like you're going to always do that. No, that does not mean that. Ain't nothing wrong with a small business. You're gonna grow and grow and grow and look up. And you're gonna be so happy for the sacrifices that you made. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We all gotta start somewhere and you start small before you get big. So ain't we ain't gonna throw shade. We don't do that in this collective. It's nothing but love, light, and healing energy. Cruise control. Somebody was hopeful and the person gave them nothing but chaos and secrets and confusion. Like at the end of the day, collective. Okay. Alternatum spirit. What is this? Actually, wait a minute. Let's get to the point, collective. I'm here to support the word. Depends on your questions in your daily life. I love that. Thank you. Somebody went into a trap. Somebody gave somebody an ultimatum, but ultimately it was a trap. It was to allure somebody in the situation. It's just horrible. It fated to happen. Somebody was hesitant to go into what fate had for them. So they took the approach of an ultimatum and fell into their own trap. Or fell into the trap of the person that gave the ultimatum. Thank you. Thank you. It's all love. I love when y'all. Thank you. And somebody's like a coach. Goodness. Somebody's just so sweet and moral. Somebody got morals. Alternate them divine and track. God damn. Child mom, baby daddy, baby mama energy. Oof. Somebody ran back to being baby daddy. That shit was a trap. Or somebody could have trapped somebody into being a parent, trapped somebody into having another kid. Like let's say you already have a kid with a person and their goal is to have another kid with you because they know it's gonna crumble whatever situation you were trying to build. Something was a trap. Saving and something was not a blessing. Somebody is saving, but something was not like fulfilling. It was not a blessing and didn't mean well, or somebody well being is hanging by a thread. Somebody was wearing a mask. Thank you for your story. I want my reading face to face. No, I don't do those. But I do FaceTime, I do Zoom, phone call, or some the video. Versus yours, but I don't do face to face. Somebody's a liar. They was just pretending. Somebody put that shit on. I'm telling you, when you have a kid with somebody and you built up to a certain point or you did the relationship dynamic with somebody, some people know how to play on your heartstrings. Some people know how to manipulate you. Some people know your trigger. I mean, you had a kid with this person, so they know more intimate parts with you of you than another person, or just things you've shared in the past. Loving your energy. Thank you. So somebody know how to put a mask on and pretend to be something that you want, because you got to think they wore that mask to get you. They no, I'm tapping in. They wore that mask to get you. Then they hit you with inconsistency. Then they like you gotta think the way that I love you. Somebody got caught cheating. In this video, she actually killed them. Why are you making all them dead cards together like that? I'm gonna pick them up. It's very easy to differentiate between the two because of the back of them. At the end of the day, just because you had a kid with somebody, that does not mean, if the family dynamic didn't work and is more toxic than it is healthy, you do more damage to the child, if anything. Like, you got to put your selfish desires and selfish needs aside, or your toxic cycle that you constantly like to repeat, because when you look at it from a different perspective or a third view perspective, it'll be that energy of like, damn, what I allow, my child is going to allow someday. And no matter how much I try to mask it up and make it seem like it's this perfect dynamic and we're this happy family, everything has been updated. No matter how much I try to make it seem like we're this perfect family dynamic, that does not necessarily mean that. And that doesn't mean kids don't see through that. No matter how much you try to act like your kids notice the lack of affection, kids notice all that shit. But you can try to mask it up and make it seem like that's not what it is. But if we keep repeating the same toxic loop, do you want your child chasing that? Because as a father, if you got a baby girl, your baby girl is looking at how you treat the mother, but not only that, they are looking at what the mother is tolerating. So if the mother lacks self-love, and or she just keeps repeating the same cycle, she can't teach her kid to love herself. You can't teach her to love yourself if you don't even got it within yourself. Children are vulnerable not because they are helpless, but because their potential is so infinite. In that moment, you can easily create a monster all messed up inside. Yeah, and what you choose. And if you got a son, as a father, you're teaching your son how to be a man, what a man is supposed to do, what love looks like, how they're supposed to treat a woman. But they're also looking at what they mama accept too, because that's gonna be the type of woman that they go out of. So if I got a toxic ass fucking mama, you're shocked that your son went and chased behind a toxic woman, but then them be the same mamas that don't like the girlfriend. But it's because it's a reflection of them. Or some like toxic women for their son because they benefit off their son brokenness. So when a woman come in and she set this shit straight, teaching him like, nah, look, they don't mean you well. You need to love yourself. And she's elevating his life and his mental. Sometimes mamas be some of these men biggest enemies, because they will sabotage that and convince you to go back to some mess that had your head all types of fucked up and you was in chaos and confusion. I hold both sides accountable. I am not that reader that's like, no. Or if you got a manipulative ass father, what do you think your son gonna grow up doing? Manipulating people, and your daughter gonna either be the manipulator and or chase after people that manipulate her. But then them be the fathers like, no, don't go get a man like me. I see him. He just wanna fuck you. Well, damn, what did you do to so and so and so and so and so and so? What you fail to realize is what we do sometimes can get passed on to our kids. So no matter how much you try to play the field, you be fucked up seeing your daughter getting played in the field. Do you hear me? And that's just the real of the situation. So at the end of the day, if the shit is toxic, sometimes you have to just let it go. And sometimes it's a healthier dynamic when you co-parenting with a person instead of trying to make some shit work that ain't been working. But hey, to each his own. I guess you gotta run back until you keep getting your fucking heart broken. Then it's like enough is enough. I gotta resonate with something wasn't a blessing, or somebody blessings is being blocked, running back to this shit. Yikes. Which is why they penny pinching and trying to say somebody came in with some type of apology, or somebody's gonna try to apologize to you. Because come on now, like, why are you playing in this person's face? At this point, I feel like you playing with my intelligence. Ignore that person, delete it, pray, walk 5 minutes, look up, play something, they try something new, keep busy, help, do what matters to you. You matter, we matter. Yes, I love that. We should start a max start over after a breakup. And then another thing is when it's a parenting dynamic and the kids see the mom or the dad being a sneaky link to the situation, aside in this situation. You shocked you raised a side hoe when how the fuck you go from wife or baby mother to side hoe, baby father to husband to side hoe, and then you shocked that your daughter or son got side hoe tendencies? You play side hoe to any situation this person got in. You play side, you degraded yourself to the point where like, yeah, we got a kid, I might as well sleep with that person. Fuck no, love yourself, babe. Or Portugal. Hi all the way to Portugal. The fuck what you allow? Do you want your kid to allow that shit? Genuinely, somebody put curses on them. God damn. That's why somebody keeps staying in and out of jail or legal troubles or spiritual jail or mentally fucked up because somebody is they ran back to a situation where this person is cursing them. Love spells and all that shit. Do you accept cash apps and donations? Yes, I do. My cash app is spiritualist key. And thank you. So I mean, this is just this energy of somebody putting themselves in danger. You in a situation. You ever be in a relationship and you feel the most alone? Like, yeah, I got a person here, but I'm alone. Love don't live here. Thank you. Get your coins, love. Work it, tell it how it is. Thank you. I just got out. Well, look, I'm just here delivering the messages, okay? Here, a new chosen and update aligned. It's all love. Thank you guys. I love all the love in the comments. It don't go unnoticed. So somebody's accident prone because you keep entertaining this karmic ass baby mother, baby father. Somebody plays in that shit. They do roots. They do voodoo. And you wonder why your life is fucking up miraculously. Shit could be going so good. I'm telling you, like, damn, I got a new job. I got a raise, appointment intervention. Yeah, like, then you go back and sneaky link with this person. Go back, fuck on this person. You go back, try to be a family. Then your life start fucking up again. Damn, why can't I stay out of jail? And or they want you to feel like if you're away from me, bad shit happens. So they wait till you're away from them and they doing love spells on you. They doing that shit on you. And your life is miraculously fucking up because they don't want you to be happy without them. So they rather fuck up your life, even if it fucks up the potential of your child, their child's future. Like selfish. This individual is selfish as fucking. They don't give a fuck about their kid. You can't convince me otherwise. I don't give a fuck how much they make that shit look like if they wear masks. Because if you give a fuck about your kid, regardless if me and you didn't work, I want what's best for our child. So I wouldn't want to see you in a fucked up situation. I wouldn't want to see you in jail because at the end of the day, that affects our kid. The kid need both parents. So why would I want to see you in a bad situation because you don't want to be with me? It's easy in jail. Just have to fight. But it's survival and there's no healing there. It puts you in survival mode, then you come out on survival mode. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's not, you don't want to stay in survival mode all your life. You want to be living life peacefully to my heel. Yeah, you hear me? So, I mean, this is what this is. At the end of the day, collective, respectfully, if you cursing me, our kid is connected through me and you spiritually. So you're putting curses on our kids too. Or our kid be with me and you trying to cause car, somebody could have gotten a car accident, or a car accident could be significant, or somebody's just hurting themselves, got in some type of accident, freak accident. Take it how it resonate, and it was off the strength of a person putting that shit on you that you had a kid with. That's why sometimes you have to acknowledge that just because we have a kid together don't mean we not clashing in the spirit. That don't mean you not my enemy in the spirit. That don't mean I didn't lay next to a person that was really my enemy in disguise. You could be in the bed you can be in bed with the devil. You know what I'm saying? That does not mean that just because you had a kid together, you think their loyalty is towards you. Fuck no. They loyalty, that's why I don't, yeah, love and loyalty is cool and all, but actions talk because loyalty come at a fault. And clearly they loyalty change up since you don't want to be with them. And then they fucking manipulating your free will and railing your ass right back in to be with them. And the cycle repeats, and then it repeats, and then it repeats, and then it repeats. And you know what? As long as you allow it and keep running back and don't fight against this shit in terms of cleansing yourself, fighting against, if I know I made my mind up, I don't want to deal with you and this is not working, why am I miraculously coming to this point of, damn, they not so bad? Well, maybe we should give it a chance. Oh, you want your family back? Oh, I believe your apology. Bitch, I know you full of shit and you a liar. At some point, you got to start paying attention to what the fuck is really going on spiritually. Because a lot. I am not gonna play with you. A lot of people, I see it a lot. Some men playing that shit, yes, but a lot of women know a lot of men is not spiritually in tune, and they don't really pay attention to their spiritual health, so they feel like they easy to prey on. And y'all be getting y'all destiny snatched, be getting manipulated out of situations because a lot of women that do play in that shit, if they know you're far from what you believe in, you're easy to manipulate. If they know that they're your temptation, you're easy to manipulate away from what you're destined to be doing. It's good in a way. The scary beauty we see. I fully understand the destruction from a millennial. What do you mean? Though the kids can see the G-rated version of Colors, I'm here once again. Not on the cross. Where's the sun? I have no kids. I love that for you. So then this ain't for you. And just be cautious of who you have kids with, okay? Because you don't want to deal with this bullshit down here. So that's why somebody's constantly having legal troubles and constantly falling for a fantasy. When somebody could try to sue somebody and or somebody takes up for this person, like this person can't do no wrong and they will forever play third wheel in y'all situation or any situation that they get in. Like, how do you go from baby mama, baby daddy to side hoe? You believe in the Bible, Noah's Ark? Me personally, no. But I don't judge the people that do. If that saved you, love that for you. It just stresses them out. Somebody's stubborn as fuck, stubborn, and they keep indulging in it. At the end of the day, you want that shit. You can't convince me otherwise. But I mean, it's still working. It's like I said, a lot of men do not pay attention to their spiritual health. A lot of men don't know when they're spiritually under attack. And let's say divine sense in your divine feminine. If you were taking up for this person that's doing this shit on you, it ain't shit I can tell you that's gonna make you move different with that person. I believe in fate. I love that. It ain't shit I can tell you. Cause you gonna forever take up for this other person because they had your kid. Okay, by all means necessarily do you, but sometimes that's the intervention. And the sad part about this is if the man is not spiritually aware, whomever the person that plays in the curses attacks the person that's protecting the person that's under attack. And then guess what? They run their ass back to what's attacking them, and now both of y'all under attack because they got you in a third party situation. Like I'm telling you, sometimes you fuck a title, you gotta look at the spirit. Fuck a title. Spirit could convince me maybe you'll go to sleep and whatever you want. Facts, we will see. I'd rather adopt. Child trust me, if spirit connection trust me, it's okay. Okay. So somebody's ready. Well, they was ready to go into this arrangement. Then they withdraw in that situation too. Then they feel like, damn, I lived and I learned. I learned my lesson. But then they run back. I'm doing okay. I'm not okay. I'm barely getting by. What is that called? Somebody gonna marry somebody. Or somebody feel like they need to make a compromise with somebody that's peaceful. Some type of evidence come out about some type of collaboration. Somebody feels like somebody's a good luck charm and they want to marry somebody and they want to do some type of compromise in situation with this BM baby daddy situation. Like we got to come to some type of compromise. Somebody is not dealing with supernatural activity, you know, because they lived and they learned. Introvert, separate. This is somebody you separated from. They feel like it's an eternal love, but y'all are in conflict right now. And or they feel like when I try to move on, conflict comes from whom I had a child with. So they're trying to do some type of strategy to go towards some type of coach and fulfill some type of vow, wish, hope, and worship. What is this commitment card? I'm telling you, somebody do rituals on somebody to get somebody in a commitment. This is crazy. It's just coming out. I'm hot. We don't force relationships. Okay. Because in the morning, she's still lovely. What is that? I woke up like this. So that's why somebody trying to move a strategy. Genuinely. Because, I mean, once you become aware that somebody has been attacking you spiritually, right? I can't control what you choose to do. No. But I can control how I strategically move. You know what I'm saying? You trying to bind me to you through rituals? Are you fucking insane? Like, And somebody's living and learning their lessons, and that's gonna really put them in this energy of moving, playing chess in life versus checkers. Got these things. Oh, I love that for you. It's not you, it's me. Yikes. Illness. Pride. That's why they are sick now. Somebody's sick. Shit didn't backfire. Imagine playing a sympathy card and oh, I'm so sick and I just need somebody to take care of me. I just need you here. And bitch, you're sick because you was playing that shit. Stop playing. Everything spiritual first. Could one request a message from the ancestors through? Yes. Yes, you can. I do personal readings, ancestral readings, if there's something that you're interested in. Somebody else is fighting some type of disease, some type of illness, or they get sick every time they play in that shit, or they get sicker. If they already sick, they get sicker every time they play in that shit. So yeah, they bring you back in, and then that's and it's like, damn, your health is deteriorating. Like, damn, why you think that? You got to think as above, so below. Everything that's playing out in the physical happens spiritually first. What they tried to do is go and manipulate fate in the spiritual and thought that shit was going to work in their favor because it's been working for so long. Somebody met their twin flame. Yeah, okay. It was a deck I wanted to use, and if somebody's stubborn, they not playing. They not stop playing in this magic shit. They stubborn as fuck. They don't give a fuck that their health is deteriorating. I'd rather they be with me. I don't give a damn. Okay, okay. Then it comes. It was in zillions. I don't know what you mean. See no house to ask. As long as it's not for greed or hypocrisy, you do have it away. And to be true, I help my newcomers. Please win. Okay. What do I want to do? This one right here. God damn. Somebody stressed out. Like I got a lot going on. You don't even know. You keep change. You keep. I said change. You keep choosing it. Don't complain and bitch and moan about what you choosing. Do something different. Somebody's going through some type of change. Or somebody just want to change their course, take it how it resonate. Because I'm telling you, somebody keep ending up in jail. Or this is spiritual jail. This is like mental turmoil. God damn. Feel like they working their ass off. No matter what I do, you never happy. And no matter how much I pour into the situation, it's never enough for you. And then they in despair, working their fingers to the bone. God damn. No matter if somebody's a dog person or got a dog. God damn. Somebody holds somebody in high honor. Or no, really, you know what this is. And I get it. Hey, Midway, Chicago, just walk in. I'm missing you. Came on by Trey Songs. Really, they hold their kid in high honor. They really care about their kids, so they're gonna do what's best for their kid. Period. And yeah, something stressful. Yeah, they feel like they gotta put a lot of work in, but as long as their kid don't miss a meal and their kid not missing out on shit, they don't give a damn. I'd rather sacrifice my happiness because this is how this man look. I'd rather sacrifice my happiness if it means that my kid is okay. Change the black magic or voodoo crowd. What do you mean? I'd rather I be as long as my kid cool, I don't give a damn. That's this energy. Great fortune and concern. Somebody's concerned about their financial situation or somebody's been stealing from them. This could be somebody's kid is stealing money from a person here. Or this could just be somebody they had a kid with that's stealing finances from them. Take it how it resonate. Or somebody's using a kid to extort finances from a person like, yeah, call your dad and ask him for this. Message of concern. A false person. Somebody had a kid with a false person. Or they stressed out because let me just take that out. Somebody married this person or they're thinking about marrying a false person. I don't take it how it resonate. Or somebody's just realizing that because it said divorce breakup. Somebody could be going through a breakup and or some they could have been married. God damn, expectation. Or somebody, this false person is expecting this person to marry them. Like, yeah, we had a kid, so we might as well get married. Y'all better get up out of here in a little bit. Horizon distance, family room, courtship. Yeah, okay. Somebody's going to distance to do something. Somebody really want to marry somebody. And somebody like gonna come into sudden wealth, a mature woman and a wealthy man in marriage. Look how that fell out. Somebody is wealthy and collective, but they families or somebody family is against somebody marrying somebody and traveling a distance. It's like some fuck with it, some don't. Take how it resonate. Concern. Somebody is they could be seeing concerns about a person traveling or the message, false person, main female message is concern. Somebody be having somebody worry when they travel and they thinking about somebody else. Lovers. God damn. Oof. Somebody lost a lover here. Yeah. Privileged lady. Somebody somebody has bad health. That's the twice. It came out twice. Somebody has bad health. I'm not gonna lie. Can you give me more on this false person? Thank you. House. They could have a house together, live together. Both names is on the list. Mature man, or it could be a false masculine. Pick our resonate. What is this? Or somebody really want to journey towards somebody and go to a different community. False person. Imprisonment. Somebody cannot stay out of trouble. Somebody go through horizon. What is this? False person. Somebody don't got a job or no type of occupation. Expectation. What is this? Poverty. Fucking problems. ASAP Rocky. Somebody like ASAP Rocky. Halfway in reverse. Marriage and great fortune. Lovers. I don't know. It's like somebody's like really torn. But then it's like they made their mind up to not go some type of way and marry somebody. Or like I said, somebody is expecting somebody to marry them. No shade. Somebody's gonna change their course. And when they change their course, they're gonna come into some type of unexpected income or wealth. Yeah, somebody is a thief. Or somebody, y'all whole marriage, they've been stealing from you, wealthy man. All right, anything else on this false person, mature woman, and a fiscal person, and privileged lady? It's like so many people down here. Sudden wealth, or somebody feel like if they marry somebody, they come into wealth, and that's why they're expecting to be married. Somebody could feel like they got married to a person, and you know how you see how some divorces is so messy, and even though a person didn't come into it with a lot, and one person is more stable, they try to take half of what you got or what you bought into the situation, even though they ain't put no type of a foot forward type of energy. This could be that too. Like their expectation. Somebody's expecting to be married, and somebody feels like if somebody go marry somebody else, is gonna leave them in poverty. So yeah, they hit them with messages come say, "Oh, my health is getting much worse. I don't know what to do. It's not looking good. Bitch, stop planning that shit, and your health will be just fine." The fuck? Sorry. My last wish. Can we be married so our daughter can see us married or our son can see us married and happy? That's my last wish. Maybe don't get played and guilt tripped. The fuck? Let me see something. Man, female. This is the main female in their life though. This is my last wish. Or can we just be together? She reminds me of my ex, crazy as fuck. It's just the ex that somebody keep bringing into their life. My situation is kind of personal, but if you can tell me anything to help. Would you like a personal reading? I love bad bitches. That's my fucking problem. I got a fucking problem. Somebody might take somebody to court. I see it's something that's significant about like a messy divorce, messy breakup. This could be child support. Somebody's gonna try to take somebody to court, but they're expecting some type of fortune from it. Like it's a fucked up situation because this is the person that was screaming about child support, but then when you pay child support and you can't really do nothing outside of child support because child support is so damn high, they swear you a deadbeat or you don't take care of your child. Bitch, pick a struggle. I'm taking care of my child. I come get my child. I'm providing for my child. You can call me and I'm gonna go to the store and get what I need, what the child needs. But you screaming I'm a deadbeat from the right price songs. Sure, you're a queen. Do you allow simps? I don't feel like simping is simping. Who wants the person that's emotionally cut off to them? That's the illusion, I guess. Give somebody a gift. But it's this type of energy. If you don't give me the money that I want, yeah, you're a deadbeat. I don't give a fuck how many times you pick up your kid. If you're not paying your child support, yeah, you're a deadbeat and I can withhold your child. This is this energy. Remove all government assistance. I don't think that because it's some people that take advantage of it and then there's some people that don't and they genuinely could use it. It's a lot of different situations pertaining around that. So I don't really like to put my input on that because some people genuinely do have deadbeats. Some people got deceased parent of the deceased parent. It's a lot of different situations. And that's just a stepping stool to some people. They don't mean they're gonna stay there. How many children do you have? I have one. I'm emotionally numb. Can you read me? Would you like a personal? I would love to give you a personal. So yeah, somebody gave somebody a gift and it was money and it was unexpected income. All right. Can you tell me anything else on this false person? Man in the Mirror about Michael Jackson 2012 could be significant, great fortune. If somebody really views somebody as a walking money bag, somebody just a money bag, yo, we are going to give back all at these times. I just like, what the fuck? Somebody's in despair dealing with a person. Somebody wants to change their journey. I cannot make this up. Somebody's realizing they're with a false person. And this shit got them like this. Starting with the man in the mirror. All right, false person. I'm asking him to change his ways. They don't live together no more. Or this is what's to come. I get the house. You figure that shit out. Give me a reading. Yes, I will do. Do y'all want a personal reading? Okay. We could do a personal reading on live and or if it's you don't really want live to know your business, we could do a personal reading outside of live. So just let me know. I've been a victim of a selfish kind of love concern. Somebody is scared of somebody, a marriage dying, or they're fighting for their marriage. Or this could be, didn't I just say my last wish? Could you marry me? Hell no. You trying to get me in a contract, bitch? No, I don't love you. I got love for you. I don't love you. No. The devil knowing the devil is my bitch. LMFAO. After your current pool, can you see if my ancestors have any guidance for me? Tyrell Riley. Oh, how about this? I do personal readings. I do ancestral readings. So if you want a personal, I love that. I am gonna get off of this one, but my next live, I might do some question pull. I mean, do like question card pulls or like I'm gonna start a list and I'll do some free readings and then I'll do my paid readings. So you gotta catch my next live, okay? Then you go eighth and ninth wonder and end of time. And time ends. I mean, have you listened to the dude rapping the Dr. Seuss book? No, of course, thanks. So yes, catch my next reading. And I usually go live every day, but sometimes I don't. Yes, like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn your post notification bell button on so you know when I go live. So yes, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna create a list and first come, first serve for the free ones, and then I'll start doing my paid readings. Okay. Anything else? Somebody's concerned about somebody passing that they hold in high honor. Anything else on this false person? Family room. This could be somebody they had a kid with and child. Yikes. This person is very immature. It came up in reverse. This is not a mature energy. It's like the man's mature, but the woman is not. Community and occupation. They don't have a job. They really live off of this person's finances for real, or they live off of other people. This is not a person that's self-sufficient. They don't have their own, or if they do have their own, if they get child support, they depend on child support to pay their bills. The child support don't go on their kids, they go on their bills. Or they get some type of disability, something's plumbed in their lifestyle. They don't really gotta hustle enough. Take how it resonate. So that's why somebody really want somebody to commit with them. How can you afford spell work and you can barely afford to maintain? How can you afford spell work and your health is going down the drain? Oh, or the money this person is giving them, they're using some of that shit on spell work to do it on them. Like imagine giving somebody money like, yeah, this is my child, or this is a gift for you. And then they go out and use that same money to put spell work on you, put that shit on you, love spell you, roots and shit. This is crazy. Somebody crazy. They're delulu. I love that. Okay, anything else? Okay, somewhere down the line that they're not expecting sudden wealth no more or marriage. Just expectation came out of reverse. Like somebody, I don't know, it's like somebody's kind of awakening to the fact that, yeah, this ain't that. Let me see something. Oh, oh man, it's not Jack. Like, what's the wrong Jack? I've been a victim of somebody. You can win this spiritual battle. Yeah, I got this. Okay. Somebody's planning their future surrounding you. Somebody is terrified. All the attacks they sent out witchcraft backfired and it showed up on their doorstep. True love is getting readings. This could be your true love. Somebody has been attacking your wealth and your health, and that's why their health is fucking up. So let's say somebody went through a period of illness, or when you know it's witchcraft attack, you get sick, and then you go to the doctor and they can't I had this happen to me. They can't identify what's really going on with you. And or it may be little inconveniences in your health. You're like, God damn, I don't even know how I contracted that shit. This right here. So since they were attacking your health, that shit backfired and it's back on their doorstep, and their health is like going down the drain. But it's genuinely 22, and it's 22 viewers in a room. It's genuinely from a place of a person was attacking this person's health, the child's health, the other person's health, and their health is getting fucked up. Life path 11 here. I love that. Circulating funds back and more that was spent out. So you tried to attack somebody's health and wealth, and because health is wealth. Confirmation, health is wealth. So somebody knew that if your health was fucked up, then you can't really go out and get to what you're trying to get to your bag. You can't really attract wealth if your health fucked up. Somebody knew that. So they tried to attack your health, which will fuck around and attack your wealth, or they tried to attack both. But you're still getting paid. You're still circulating back anything you spend out and more of that. And you're still healthy than a motherfucker, baby. I'm healthy as an ox. Somebody's not who they seem. Somebody here, your child is a reincarnated ancient goddess. Somebody here is bisexual, or this person could be bisexual. Take it how it resonates. Don't keep trying to change people who's showing you they're not going to. Somebody's perspective has grown. What's up, gangster? What's up, spiritual gang? So somebody's just their perspective is growing now because it's so undeniable. And every time they send out an attack, unfortunate shit happens. Their health is under attack. It's like their finances is going down the drain. You can't really maintain. How the fuck are you attacking somebody's health and wealth, but you depend on them to bring in some type of wealth to your life, some type of health? This is a weird energy. Then they call you less of a man, less of a woman because you ain't got it to give it to your kid. Bitch, you've been attacking me. You forgot to leave with that part though. Love letters come to you. Do they come to me? No. Okay. Somebody has been avoiding healing, realizing the only thing that brought them together was their hate for you. So somebody here that had like gang stalking happening, groups coming up against you, or people just co-signing bullshit against you, hate train type of energy for 4 o'clock. They falling out now because the only thing that brought these people together, or it could be two people, the only thing that brought these people together is that they didn't like you. So they bonded over the fact they ain't like you. But then when they realize the only thing they got in common is they all fucking snakes and deceitful people. It's this type of energy. Keep trying to get past your protection. This shit backfire. Somebody here is protected spiritually. And this person kept trying to send out attacks to get past somebody's protection constantly. Bitch, how many attacks? How fucked up do your health gotta? Do you gotta be on your deathbed for you to get the fucking point? It's this type of energy. Like, damn, do you gotta be in poverty for you to get the fucking point to leave this person alone? They're too protected. Like, what does the ancestors gotta do for you to get that shit up? Collective, delusional. Nothing about what goddess I was. Wow, what? Hit home? God damn. You know, the ancestors is like, I got my hands full with this stubborn bitch. It's about my way. For real. Like, god damn. What's not clicking, Steven? Somebody's going through the dark night of the soul and they're gonna come into some type of new beginnings. Somebody is gonna be a protective lover over you, or somebody's naturally protective, you know. They can't take what's destined for you. Fuck that magic. What's the goon to a goblin? Ancestors and divine are doing a big ones. Bitch, I don't need security in the club. All that whooping on the net, nigga. I thought you was a thug. What do you say? Bitch, go get it back in blood. Somebody ancestors is getting that shit back in blood. And I was thinking about or somebody did like blood rituals. Ooh. Have you ever had that feeling like they lying to you, like they loving someone else, like they touching someone else? Somebody getting played, but they played you. Have you ever stayed with a person knowing it ain't working? Out of tears at this point, it ain't working. Act like you okay, but on the inside you hurting. I mean, you keep picking this miserable situation. What do you expect? I only got so much sympathy collective. But anyway, somebody tried to take something that was destined from you and they getting their ass toe up through the flow up. Like, spirit, put that bitch through the mattress because I'm tired of this hole. Tried to make somebody a sacrificial lamb. That shit failed. So somebody here that survived like backdoor attempts, near death attempts. Like I said, a car accident could be significant. That was a ritual put on your life to make somebody get in a car accident. If it's not that, this could be illnesses and shit like that. And realistically, it's because somebody tried to put your ass out like a sacrificial lamb. Said, wow, what? It's all just clicking, huh? Why do you care? Why do you care? Anyway, this is all an instance of trying to put somebody up as okay. Imagine when you playing magic, magic come with a price. So depending on what you playing in, let's say a person do death magics, whatever spirits they summons up got to come up and collect. So if they can't collect a person because they're too protected, it comes back and collect from their side, or it comes and collect that soul. So it's like somebody dying slow. God damn. Like you gonna think about everything that you did before you go. There are diplomatic nukes. He using charm to manipulate. Yeah, they use their charm to manipulate this person. Somebody's having mixed emotions about something, but somebody you matching their energy. I don't give a damn. Somebody's putting the pieces together. Like it's like a puzzle piece. It's starting to make sense. Somebody here, you got a flood of money, abundance, and wealth coming in. Like somebody here, you wait up, you way up. I feel blessed. Anything else divine up this deck? Give me a couple more. Shifting the paradigm. Somebody's just growing. It's an energetic shift in the paradigm. You can feel it. Somebody is finally healing. Somebody loves you more every day. Family or particular members are doing witchcraft on you. Some people, some of y'all, this is y'all family. He tried to accidentally shoot me in the head. God damn. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to react like that, but yeah, no, I'm happy you're away from the situation, but this is what this is a case of. So it's really hitting home for you, huh? What's up? You're so pretty. Thank you. You're a simple race. If magic was real, your ancestors wouldn't be enslaved for 400 years. Actually, why do you think that they gave us a false religion to strip us of our spirituality? Uh, we was winning. You got to do your research before you speak, babe. Somebody tried to gaslight your experience, like, nah, you know I ain't do that. It's like the sky is blue, and you're looking at the fucking sky, and they're like, no, the sky is purple. No, the sky is blue. Look at it. No, the sky is purple. It's like making a person question their whole experience and making them feel like they tripping and really you know what you're talking about. It's this type of energy. Like, why are you trying to gaslight me? The fuck? Somebody's in a relationship with this type of person. Somebody's creating generational wealth here, or somebody's in a relationship and they're creating generational wealth. Divorce is final. I'm telling you, something's gonna become a final divorce. Somebody got anger issues, or this shit gonna make them mad because they're realizing they were tricked. Somebody's going through an awakening. They're realizing who's real. Come on now. Come on now. And Gucci, he shot it, ran out the room to his mom room, left me in there standing, seeing if I was hit. I am so sorry. And I'm so happy that you're here to tell your testimony. Testimony. You hear me? But I'm glad that was like divine protecting you. Hello? That was hella protection. Like, I'm glad that you're here. Genuinely. Hello. For Brazil, girl. Hi, all the way to Brazil. Airplane travel. Beginning humanity tries to build against God. This is why one nation becomes more. You're speaking my life for the last few years with the spell work being done on someone. So if somebody got took or somebody just miraculously went cold on you in another way, they was getting lost spells put on them. Genuinely. This motherfucker was doing roots on them. And then when they walk away, they feel like, damn, that's my good luck charm because my life fucking up. No, your life fucking up because they doing spell work behind the scenes on you. And that's why your life fucking up because they want you to feel like you have to be with me. No, bitch, you been attacking me. The fuck? You have to be with me. It's the difference between karma and doing the chosen wrong. And then it's the difference between all these casualties and reckless events happening when you leave said person. No, that motherfucker's been attacking you, and you need to pay attention to the karma that's playing out in that person's life because it's your sign. It's always a sign before destruction, collective. Make out with all that weird shit, Jerry. What? Mm, thank you, boo. I didn't read that. Thank you. I love my collective. Y'all just don't get it. But didn't I say collective? Intuition don't lie. 400 wheels will you? Maybe 12 signs before historic colors. And you know, I predicted a race war coming like I think a year ago. I said we was on the paradigm before we was mentally indoctrinated and spiritually indoctrinated. We was in a race war. And now you're gonna start to see a lot more people coming out being racist because we're going back on that paradigm. Everything's spiritual. Divine intervention wasn't gonna let you get caught in a storm that was never for you. Divine moved this person out your way. So if they ghosted you, divine moved them out your way because look at what this person is doing. Divine intervened in this situation and took you out of this situation. You want to be great? Try to take a divine being life. Ancestors getting that shit back in blood. Didn't I say that? Bitch, come get it back in blood. How you trying to take my life? Okay. And you mad my ancestors picking off on you and your people? You mad? You tried to make me a sacrificial lamb and didn't know I was chosen because I was cloaked. You didn't know who I was in the spirit. But you tried that shit still? Like, come on now. But divine knew they was gonna try that shit. Why you speed running your speech? I don't know. I just talk fast, I guess. I'm a Virgo, ma'am. I said Virgo earlier. What's the most simple spell? If you do spell work, I would recommend protection spells upon yourself. You listening slow. Y'all quick with the combats. Where was you when I needed you earlier when the trolls was trolling, girl? Gang stalking gone left. I'm telling you, they turning on each other. All that magic and intentions backfire and enhance. Or if this was like a group of people, like somebody doing spell work with their family, they come from them type of like roots and lineage, and they know spells, and they turning on each other. And that shit backfired on all of them. Or if this is like a group of people that don't like you and they came together, or actual gang stalking energy, they're turning on each other. And all that magic they participated in when they was in that group, they getting their ass fucked up, which is making them split. Cause I mean, it's just this energy of like, the ship is sinking, so we finna all jump ship. But it's like whatever they call them, jump ship with their ass. The spirits jump ship with they ass. 777, luck and optimism. Spirit jump ship with their ass. Visit graveyards frequently, doing death spells or gathering dirt. Backfire. And pay attention to people around you that is visiting graveyards a lot. Because they're not just going to go visit the deceased. No, they were going to pick up graveyard dirt to try to bring death to what you're trying to manifest in your life. Death to said chosen ones. Because if they didn't physically try to take your life, this was spiritually. If they did, if they tried physically and couldn't take your life physically, they tried that shit spiritually. Sex rituals backfire. They was doing like sex spells on the person. So a person's like, damn, my body's calling me. Yeah. Or they sabotage the connection for lust, but this person was doing love spells, sex magic. Like, damn, bitch, how much can you do? You desperate hoe. You got a kid. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if they did spell work to get a kid. Who the hell is visiting graveyards often? You'll be so shocked. You'll be so shocked. Somebody feel like somebody's, yeah, I'm telling you, somebody be having sex with a person, but they only doing it because somebody did lust magic on them. Like, you driving me crazy. They just ain't you. Like, hey, whatever floats your boat. Somebody tried to combine. So this is like a street person. They tried to combine like love in the streets. Don't chase attracts. Y'all don't be chasing out here attracts. I feel like you're talking about a singular person. Take what resonates and leave what don't. Okay. Memory spells backfire. So what this person did was, the reason a person keep running back to a situation is because they do like memory spells. So it's like they forget all the fucked up things they did when they were together, right? And then it's like they get back in the situation, and where it backfires is they never changed who they were. So then it's like, ugh, that's why I left to begin with. Do that make sense? Like, ugh, that's why I left to begin with. Like, how are you doing all this spell work and but they didn't want to change themselves. What can I say? So side piece played in your face. This was somebody that was around you, or they just really played in your face, played in your energy, played on your top. Like, come on. They was playing in your energy too. Congratulations, you were happy for others being blessed. Now it's your turn. You patiently waited your turn. Somebody here, you coming into blessings because when people get blessed around you, you genuinely happy for them. It's not giving why them and not me. No, it's giving I love that for you. Your blessings are your blessings, and I know mine are gonna come one day. So that's why spirit is blessing the person, because you didn't let a person being blessed make you envious and insecure and hateful and plotting. Somebody stuck in a low vibrational loop with a karmic twin flame that's a narcissist. So that's who somebody is entertaining in a relationship with. Yeah, if your ancestors told you to move around, you did the right thing. Conversations had in the dark came back to a haunted person. And your ancestors is a fly on the wall. So people be thinking that dogging you, speaking your name, spreading false narratives, conversations. If these people had conversations about you, or the baby mama, baby daddy was dogging you, or telling selective truths, and this person felt like they could say whatever they wanted to say, your ancestors was in that room listening to everything that was being said, and they like, you finna eat them words on me, because who the fuck you think you are? You think you bigger than the program, babe? I'm finna show you something. So since someone did dirt on you or cast some darkness on you, did you get even, or do you work towards yourself? Work towards yourself, cleanse yourself, protect yourself. I would never say match intent, because you leave an open loop for them to send. Return of senders is tricky, because you can return that shit back to them, and they can return back the energy that they sent out originally to you. So I would say never match intent. I would never recommend that, because the way the karmic scales balance, whatever their intent is, karma gonna come and balance their intent. Whatever your intent is, karma gonna come and balance. So if my intent is pure, I'm gonna get matched with pure intentions. But if my intentions is not pure, you know you got another thing coming. This is accurate. I love that for you. Burning down. So I guess you never know someone you think you know. Can't see the knife when you too close. Like I said, somebody was somebody's secret weapon in their life, and they played with a gift that was sent to them from divine. This person seen all the snakes and the players in their life. All the little pawns on the chessboard, they seen it. And this person played and they chose to manipulate a gift from the divine, and now you shocked that shit's burning down. You like that you knew this shit was burning down. Now I gotta jump out of a burning house. And I hope you ain't on the fifth floor or fourth floor. The group fell out. I was barely initiated, but I was around a lot of negative energy. They already killed one of their actual homeboys. I won't be next or allow any more attempts. I'm happy for that, and I'm glad that you changed your course. But the clouds never apologize for being true to yourself ever. Ever. It's too many fakes out here. It's too many people wearing other people's identities. Be yourself. That's where the uniqueness come in at. We don't need more Nickies and Minaj's and Gorillas, and no, we don't need that. We need what you got to offer to the world, okay? How do you go about identity serpents? The thing about an identity, a person that likes to steal identities and cloak in your energy is they need the blueprint to continue to be you. Confirmation. Confirmation, the train came. So a person can try to show up in your energy, try to cloak themselves in your energy confirmation, but they'll never be the original blueprint. There's gonna be a flaw in that shit somewhere because you can't maintain something that was never you. Confirmation, y'all. The train just, you know what I'm saying? So change it up on the motherfucker. The thing about the blueprint's always growing. The identity theft, the identity thief, got to keep trying to keep up with what you're doing. And it gets to a point they can't keep up with what you're doing because you're constantly growing, evolving, and changing. I'm not staying the same. And guess what? The people they around, when they get a whiff of, damn, you're copying that person that's really the blueprint, they'll be exposed because the originators and the people that are just genuinely authentic is on the come up right now. And people gonna take a step back and be like, damn, that person do that. Like, damn, you trying to destiny swap with this person like in real time. I'm talking, I've seen one in real time with Remy Ma and damn, what is her name? Clarissa. She is destiny swapping with that girl. Like I'm talking about where her identity. Like, but take her originate. First she tried to take the dude. Okay, you got the dude. But now you trying to take off with my whole identity, how I walk, how I talk, how I do my makeup, how I do my hair. You trying to take off with who I am as an individual. Fuck no. But you'll never be that individual no matter how hard you try. People see through it. Somebody really go through Verizon. How do you make your spirit so fluid that you're are defeated against the dark? I feel like the more you tap into yourself and your self-love energy and tap into your roots, the more you'll learn how to execute protecting yourself because your ancestors, you could hear your ancestors' voice more clearer. You know what I'm saying? We're taught to condemn our ancestors and they're just dead when they die. But realistically, how would you know to break any type of generational curse if you never go through it and you don't communicate with your ancestors? So you got to learn to differentiate your ancestor voice, what you believe in voice, and the intrusive thoughts. And they'll tell you the way of their roots of cleansing themselves and protecting themselves. But I would never say get into the dark side of things ever. And if you see a reader promoting that, what you got to know is all us readers know that shit has a potential to backfire, especially if that person is protected. So, with that being said, why would I sell something to people that I care about that I know could potentially kill them, make them sick, that it could potentially backfire and put them in a deadly situation? Why would I go out and sell love spells to a person knowing I've seen stories of that shit backfire and that person turning favorably attracted or that person getting killed or the person that and it's so fucked up because some situations where they do love spells, the other person that got love spelled end up in jail or dead. That's a fucked up situation. But why would I sell something that I care about to a person that I know will kill them? I don't really give a fuck about you. I give a fuck about what you can give me in that moment. And I'm gonna do what I do just to get the bag. But if a person really care about you, they would not promote you going down that path. No. We all know love spells is so dangerous. Don't do that shit. It'll change you till you feel different. My bad, y'all. I'm missing the comments. I'm gonna go back and read them when I get off. Those witchcraft attacks backfire severely. If they keep going, they gonna die off one by one. These cults and covens are falling, okay? And the people that's involved. Yeah, these people, they playing a dangerous game because Spirit is tired of that shit. I'm tired of I don't rather be with you and your bullshit. I support me and mine and my ancestors. Or somebody got an ancestor that was a family person and they didn't play about fucking family and they'll get in the field or do whatever they have to do for their family. And they passed over and they like, yeah, no, you got me fucked up. because I'm about tired of they ass. Genuinely, I'm tired of this shit. I don't know. It's like a protective energy. This could be like a father. This could be a child father energy. This could be like an uncle, a cousin, somebody here. This is a protective energy, and they're tired of their shit. Let other person to leave you. You wouldn't do it. Somebody here, your ancestors let this person to ghost you or leave you alone because you wasn't gonna leave them alone, and you was getting caught up in their storms. Somebody here, you are the main character, so act like it, walk like it, talk it like it, because you are main character energy. You write confirmation, you write the script in your own fucking life. So don't ever let nobody come in and try to manipulate your script and write your script in your life. Bitch, I run this show. You're the main character in your life, and I'm the main character in mine. I write the scripts around this bitch. The fuck? You see that box allowed in the back. Wow, that's me. I love that. Spiritual immunity shield. I'm telling you, somebody's immune to spiritual attacks because they didn't did it so much, baby. Baby, I am the blueprint. The protection is instilled in my roots, in my veins. Like you thought you ate. Somebody has immunity towards it, or it's just this energy of like you got this natural shield. Your ancestors don't play about you. Somebody did do reactive abuse on somebody. Reactive abuse is when a person is doing something to get a reaction out of you. So let's say starting an argument gives a reaction out of you. I'm going to start an argument every day to get that reaction. And don't let these energy vampires drain you because they drain you through reactive abuse. Let's say, mm, if a person is degrading you and calling you with toxic bullshit and you're reacting, that's reactive abuse. They do shit for the reaction, and that's how they know that you care is because you're still reacting. Man, I gotta tighten up, y'all. Will know me one day, maybe sooner than expected. I love that. Say it loud, pack. Let's gas them up. You still be alive right now if them niggas ain't gas them up. It's this energy. They gas their ass up. They gas them up like, yeah, keep doing that shit. Keep okay. No say, but where is that getting y'all? At what point do you give up? The fuck? Somebody here, their secret animosity came to light. Somebody is mixed with somebody is mixed. Black, white, Hispanic, whatever. It's mixed. Somebody is mixed. Somebody could be fucking Puerto Rican and white. Somebody can be Asian and black. Somebody, you're just mixed. Somebody could be native and white. Take it how it resonate. How are you doing today? I'm doing wonderful. I'm not ignoring y'all comments intentionally, I promise. Somebody looks like, or somebody that's mixed, they look at you like you're the perfect lover in their eyes. Like, so scrumptious. I could just eat you up. Someone could be dark and light. We all embody dark and light. It's just what wolf are you feeding? That family member that passed was a family witchcraft sacrifice. Backdoor by family and or this was through witchcraft. I'm Latino Catholic. Hey, look, I'm on the money. Hey, Haiti, love. Hi, all the way to Haiti. Hi, I'm loving all the different communities here. Hey, what's a weird mix? I don't think it's no weird mix. We are who we are. That's what makes us us, right? Embodying both worlds. Dang, dog. Dang, what the fuck? What? Said I'm on the money for you, huh? There is more world, but you will arrive depending on your faith. Hello. Beautiful words, gang. You need to take a shot for that one. I'll take an invisible one. I don't drink without a chaser. Right, mixed PR white and Tiano. Oh, I love that. Look, I'm reaching the community. Hey, I speak truth, no lies. If I lie, I'll say okay. LOL. So somebody here, this was a blood sacrifice. You could have felt like this ancestor died, this family member died. It was very mysterious, or you just felt really uneasy about how they went. Like, nah, something just don't add up with that story. Something just ain't right about this person death. Ain't no way. I feel like they're involved. Like this was genuinely a witchcraft sacrifice. They needed to sacrifice somebody to make their magic work. So somebody here, if you felt uneasy about a death, you were on the money. And it was a family member that did the shit. I need to book a personal with you. Okay, period. Here, while I'm on live, tell me if you can see it on your end. Go in my YouTube description box, right? Not the video, but when you come into my channel, it's gonna tell you about what my channel is, and you click it. It's like I think it's under my subscribers. And that purple link is my digital business card. It gets you to my social media, my business person, my personal, my business number. What the fuck, y'all? Somebody has a hard time talking, or somebody had a problem with like stuttering growing up, or like speech impediment, or somebody had to do like speech classes, or dyslexia could be a thing. Somebody just has a really hard time with speech or expressing itself, or somebody was just that kid that I don't really want to read out loud in class. Like, don't call on me. And then if the teacher call on you, you're having a fucking anxiety attack. Like, don't call on me. I didn't raise my hand. Why the fuck are you calling on me? Look past me, bitch. You're right. Social media in your bio. How can I reach you? Yes. Did you find the link? LOL, that's me. What the fuck? Talk about fuck. Look, I'm just a reader. I'm really intuitive, okay? Talk about wow. I'm really intuitive in real life. Okay. Spirit said caution. Proceed with caution. Can't trust the big button to smile. That girl is poison. If I were you, I'd take precaution. Both counterparts are awakened. Your counterpart is awakened. Boy, you complain a lot, huh? Somebody's like, look, you should have known. It's why you doubted me. I never cheated. I never lied. I'm never after your materialistic shit. I always kept it real with you. Why you doubting me? What the fuck? Either way, I'm gonna be around. You should have known better. I'll stay by your side. You should know your girl was gonna ride or die. We got to ride or die in the collective. Somebody is that ride or die energy. Like, if I'm in love and I'm invested, I'm gonna be with you. I am. I'm gonna ride that shit out with you. Somebody here, you have a gift to see aurora colors. So you can see like people energy field. You can see the color yellow around them, orange around them, purple around them, something. Cry me a river. My baby mama left me and took my dog. I said somebody had a dog. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you, but that's the next level petty. People insult you, but spirits are real. Wow. Yes. Girl, yes. People be trolling because they ain't ready for the truth yet. Pop it out. Stop playing with me. Have some class and go heal that Jezebel, incubus, succubus energy you got going on there. Oh, I know you cheated once or twice. Don't lie to me, girl. I never cheated, actually. I always got cheated on, and it taught me to love myself and not accept cheating, to be real with you. How do you have a PayPal account so I can pay regularly? I do have a PayPal account, but I don't remember what my name is on there. I got to get my business phone, but it's dead right now. Tell me you love me. Why did you leave me all alone? Well, he said you don't have to say what you did. I already know. I found out from him. So somebody finding out the karma they chose had other dealings on the side. But I mean, that's what they did to you, right? No way she stole the dog. I know, ain't that so sad? Like, but that's what people do. Reactive abuse. We was just talking about that. She knew you cared about that dog. She knew you put your all into that dog. She knew you catered to that dog and really took care of that dog. So a part of her reactive abuse was, I'm gonna take the thing he most care about. I'm sorry, that's not funny. But that's me. I'm gonna take the thing you most care about. The dog. Because you can tell it's bothering you. She petty. Holy shit. Playing with spirits that misled them and it has turned on them. These spirits turned on them. They misled them and made them think that they was gonna have the sun, moon, stars, and everything. It ain't giving that no more. Reality's seeping through, and your counterpart is awakening. No, they're awakened. Somebody sees the truth. Should have picked honesty, and you might not have blown it. Doubt, grief, blame, fear, anxiety, shame, pain, lack, etc. are projections, low vibrational frequencies. Don't let it hinder or penetrate you from growth. It's designed to keep you stuck on that timeline of hurt. Heal that wound and so it stops stunning your growth. Somebody here, you've been feeling these emotions of doubt, anxiety, fear, depression, shame, whatever the emotion is, and whatever timeline you got hurt on that caused this emotion within you, you're still stuck there and it's halting your growth. So you need to grow past it. You need to actually unbox that trauma because we could stay stuck on a timeline and we can jump timelines. But somebody's stuck on the timeline of whatever hurt happened and it's halting them from actually growing past that timeline. Somebody choosing love over the streets. Cut me a river. Somebody is from the UK. Relieve that's behind you. Libra, Aquarius, Pisces energy. Somebody's like, oh, I'm so done. I'm so happy that shit is behind me. Or that's how they gonna feel. Like the damage is done. I guess I'll be leaving. I didn't want to be here anyway. My dog died like a year ago. Never thought I would cry over a dog. Hey, they like real family members. You hear me? It took me a while to emotionally adapt to my new dog. And it took me a while to get a dog because I lost a dog and she was around since I was little. And like coming up, like I probably like was like we had her since I was like 3 and she died when I was like 19, 20. And that shit ate me up and it caused a lot of turmoil in the family because nobody called anybody and they had to put her down because she had like a cancer tumor and it ruptured and nobody told anybody. So yeah, that shit ain't no hole. You really grieve them because they're like a family member. Okay, Spirit, I'm gonna get up out of here in a little bit. Somebody here, your chakras are aligned and you got a strong connection to the divine. Stop playing with you. Or somebody is realizing I'm not the one, I'm not the two. I got a strong connection to the divine. And you better find something safe to do and somebody else to play with. For you be the thing the spirits play with. You hear me? Wow, lots of abilities, empaths, intuition, energy reading, healer, and finding more as they are reversed. I know, I love it. The real chosen ones is popping out with the bop out. Copycat energies on the downfall. Can't copy my blueprint. You can't copy my gifts. I'm in Washington, D.C. and a Libre. How y'all the way to Washington, D.C.? Don't play about somebody's already in a commitment, going through an awakening right now. Yikes, that's a hard pill to swallow collective. Somebody got coerced into a contract. Coercion. That girl is poison. 111 and 666 could be significant. Somebody's being a hypocrite. Practice what you preach, ho. Okay. Somebody here, you're going into a new beginning. Wow, we stayed here. You coming into alignment or you are in alignment, divine guidance. So she said, finally complete, I got my clarity. Looking at this life God chose for me, everything was worth it for my clarity. Manifestations are coming into fruition. Somebody here, your intuition is getting sharper, and yeah, listening to your intuition more. Will my Virgo come back? This type of reading, it looked like somebody really want to come back, but they're in a commitment. So take it how it resonate. Spiritual growth, love and relationship, new chapter in life, or beginning of a new relationship, a boost of acts. Somebody really like stumbles over their words. Like I'm trying to talk and it's like I'm stumbling over my fucking words. Like it's like no matter how much I try to get it out, I like or somebody like tongue tie, lip tie, or like somebody struggle with tongue twisters. Take it how to resonate. Like growing up, a boost of action, confidence, and motivation. 666 reflection. And somebody could rap because I've been rhyming my ass off today. Okay. Self love and self awareness. Somebody's realigning their focus because they got more clarity. Balance and harmony, material and spiritual balance. You wealthy in the spirit, so it's manifesting in the physical. Stop playing. Positive mindset manifestations is coming in, and somebody is personally growing. You'll know be 2034. Oh, that's me. Literally me. Hey, my bad, girl. My bad. I pick up on energy because his promises will actually manifest. Yeah, he gotta stand on it. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't let even if you guys are fated to be together, some people don't walk their fated path. You know what I'm saying? Am I on the right path now? Um, everything is a choice and we all got free will. You get what I'm saying? That's why some people try to manipulate people's free will. But what I'm getting here is somebody is awakened and they just trying to get out this situation. But like just don't build your life based around the person and your happiness because if they walk away, then that's gonna walk away with them. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to like love relationships, even if they come back, do they value you when they come back? You know what I'm saying? Fuck a comeback. Are you valuing me? Are you coming back with intention? Are you coming back with honesty? On honesty. Somebody like talk like that. Like but what is that? Fat Albert? It was that one of the characters on it. He's like, but I don't know. I don't know. If it's you, it'll make sense. But one of the characters, like he, no matter how much he tried to talk, he like, but yeah. And I've been picking up on Tourette's could be significant for somebody. Okay, I told you so. Somebody here, you told somebody like I told you, but you held them in high honor. How did that cookie crumble? Like I fucking told you. You thought my intuition was a joke or something? Say LOL. Oh my God, thank you. No problem. I don't know what that means. Elmore Ford. I don't know what that means. Tungsten. I don't know what that means or what place it is. Somebody's hiding their sexuality. Heavy on a somebody could be DL or somebody could just be lustful or they just don't know what they want. You know, say wow. Or somebody could be like bisexual, demonic as fuck. Somebody you told somebody they is demonic as fuck. That rubbed them wrong. Hi all the way to Brazil. That rubbed them wrong. How dare you call somebody I had a kid with demonic? The bitch is demonic. I said what I said. Somebody here, future energy. This is future energy. This is to play out. So somebody's not awakened yet. They're gonna awaken while they sitting in this shit. Somebody gonna realize that this lustful energy that they've been entertaining came with a lot of sexually transmitted demons in or somebody has sexually transmitted demons because of the people that they were dealing with, which is why they show up lustful. Okay? Somebody here, your manifestations are coming into fruition. I love that energy. Y'all, if only y'all could see. Somebody's Puerto Rican. 1010, completion of a cycle. You completed the cycle out. Spiritual awakening. Your manifestations are coming into fruition. You're coming into new beginnings, trust and guidance. You're getting guidance and you're learning to trust the guidance that you're given. Personal growth and balance, new love on the horizon, or a deepening of a connection. For twin flames here, profound love, and you guys are spiritually growing in separation. I'll be right here. I'll be right back. Okay. Yeah, try to destiny swap, karmic depths. That shit backfire. Somebody tried to destiny swap with you. Somebody here you going through a level up. Yeah, no. And somebody here lost it all fucking with this karmic. Rejection is protection. You were being rejected for your protection, okay? Living for others because they was living for other people. Then I say somebody could be down low. Because I'm making breakfast for la familia. Oh, that sounds muy bien. I know a little. Pinche español. Cloaking behind podcasts and readers, that person isn't healing you. Somebody here, you just realizing that a person's personality was off the strength of other people's work. Podcasts, watching podcasts. Somebody could watch like podcasts or other readers. I don't want no scrub. A scrub is the guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging off the passenger side of his best friend's ride. Trying to holler at me. Somebody like TLC. Stop general. Just sit on his broke ass so no. Somebody went numb to this shit, or this shit gonna push somebody into a state of numbness. I want a little time and no, I don't want no scrub. May 31st, ultimate challenges for real. Somebody street smart as fuck. Said, wow, what? 26 online, September 26th. LOL, I'm making, oh, I read that. Trying to holler at me. Nosy ass. Somebody here is eavesdropping on y'all conversations. So pay attention to your surroundings because somebody be eavesdropping on your conversation. Somebody here, your child is an heir of an ancient goddess. Somebody craves you intimately. But do you value me? Fuck a sex, fuck of affection. Do you value me? Like, yeah, that's cool and all, but I don't want you coming back just because you want that type of tip. Now that was a dead ass beautiful. twisted somebody's words to create drama. Somebody twisted somebody's words in a situation. Like, let's say you told some, it's like the game of telephone. You tell somebody something and then they twisted it to they benefit or just to create drama in a situation because they want to create chaos and havoc in your life. So by the time the shit get back to you or the person that it goes to get back to you, it's drama there, miscommunication because it was that middleman that twisted that shit. I struggle with my sexuality. I don't like dick, but I used to wonder about females doing shit to me, but no, I don't like dick. Okay. Hero Malcolm X. Hey. I see somebody here gonna win your spiritual battle. Just dive more deeper into your self-love. My bad. I'm not trying to ignore you. I was able to talk. Damn, it just went. Yeah, mom, we need to book a personal. Eventually, how much would that be? So for 30 minutes, I do 40. For an hour, I do 60. That's my price. Yeah. Spiritual court ruled in your favor. I see somebody here. You want a spiritual battle. Are you gonna win this battle? I love that for you. Taking care of them for them to steal, cheat, manipulate, lie, and neglect them. They taking care of somebody that's lying, cheating, or stealing from them, manipulating them, and then doing that shit on them too, spiritually abusing them. But that's what you like though. Nah, she fuck with you. Maybe in the trees talking shit and they all okay. Like your ancestors ain't in there like, mm-hmm. Now, bitch, you gonna stand on that. Somebody here, if you went out or you was kicking it with certain people and you felt like somebody laced your drink or laced your food, or you feel like somebody tried to poison you, you wasn't tripping. Or somebody you went out and you feel like something was a setup and they laced your drink, or even if it wasn't as far as a setup, but you feel like somebody slipped something in your drink, you were not tripping. Lace and poison, they lace or poison the person. Somebody you threw it up, they can't take a chosen one out. Period. So I don't. Somebody here, yeah, somebody tried to really take somebody out the game, or somebody really tried to lace somebody, and you threw that shit up because yeah, your ancestor wasn't having that shit. So somebody here, yeah, you weren't tripping. You were really laced. Wow, what? This week when they're trying to speak tongue, we're trying to speak regular English. What is tongue? You gotta dig a little deeper. Money ain't got no heart. Money ain't got no soul. Somebody tried to promote your soulmates or soulmate into dark covens, but they awakened. Soulmates could be family, friends, lovers. Take it how it resonate. Dig a little deeper. The Princess with the Frog. I'm gonna close out with these. Somebody was female centered, and that's why they fell for this shit. Okay, with the Princess and the Frog, right? 444 heavy on the protection. I'm gonna read that a little bit. The prince was supposed to marry a princess, but the father was what I think he was going like he cut him off financially. He's like, you need to learn responsibility, blase, blase. So he was like, okay, I'm gonna marry this princess because she got money. So he come into town, and the girl's she's been dreaming her whole life about marrying a fucking prince. This dude come in, fortune teller. And he like, look, let me tell you what's going on. So he's telling him, he's reading him his destiny. Meanwhile, he tried to destiny swap with him, reading him his destiny. And he had to turn him into a frog. We can look at the frog in terms of low vibrational energy, okay? So dude tried to show up as him, copycat energy, and marry him. Marry the princess, because if he could take off with his destiny successfully, then he fulfilled whatever he promised them spirits, and he wouldn't have to pay with his life. So he ended up bumping into Tiana, dressed up because her friend dressed her the actual princess when they came from wealth. So one come from wealth, one come from poverty. She worked her ass off and work and work and work to get what she need. The other girl, her daddy got everything she needs, so she don't really got to stress for shit. You get what I'm saying? And plus, she's technically a princess. Hmm. Anyways, more of the story is the shit backfired. Dude fell in love with Tiana, the girl that came from less. But the dude that tried to take in her resume, put the roles where they deserve to be, because this man I could be talking about could be a female. The it's taking her resonate. It's just destiny swapping energy. But dude ended up falling in love. And ultimately to break the curse, he had to get true love's kiss within a certain amount of time. And Tiana wasn't considered a princess. So he was like, if I married a princess, then yeah, I'm gonna get converted back. But he turned her into a frog kissing him. it you going towards the end of the movie, he fell in love with her. He was like, fuck that. I'd rather be a fraud with her as long as we can be together, but I don't want to marry you. I don't want to marry a person I'm not in love with. So granted, fuck that. I'm willing to sacrifice it all. I just want to be with this person. And since she kissed him, it technically made her a princess, and they ended up breaking the curse and becoming back into human form, and she was building her dreams and he was doing what he was doing. So more of the story is, this is just this energy of, I will always love you. Somebody here, you really love your person. It's just this energy of a curse is gonna break when two people actually come together. A person actually fell in love, or divine sent somebody's real person in, because Twin Flame came out. Twin Flame in to break a curse, and they actually fell in love with this person, which is allowing this curse to break with whoever this person is from their past that's been doing that shit on them. It's too that love isn't real. It's very real. People try, I believe it or not. Let me see something, y'all. Say respect, as long as it's not laced. LOL. So, more of the story is, somebody tried to destiny slot with somebody and tried to show up as somebody, or somebody could have tried to show up as somebody's twin flame until they met the real twin flame, which triggered an awakening. Oh, for protection. You are on the right path. Support and guidance, confirmation and affirmations. Affirmation never really. Oh, my bad. Manifestations are coming into fruition. You're building a strong foundation, healthy bond in a relationship. Support during a breakup, guiding towards a new relationship, positive change and opportunities in career, hard work and dedication. Let's break up ruin me on a spiritual level. Hey, you gotta just do the work. It's just triggering something from childhood for you. You hear me? But don't let that distort your view of love completely, because you can miss out on your true love or whatever divine has planned for you. Don't let one bad breakup or a couple bad apples. Think of like an apple tree. You keep picking from the low hanging fruit, you're gonna get the same results. Some gonna be molded, some gonna have fucking worms in it. You gotta get to that high batch of fruit. Oops. All right. These are gonna be my last minute one, spirit. So lay it on me thick. Alchemize dark. Somebody here, you're alchemist. You alchemize dark work that was sent to you. Thank you. You're welcome. Love is real. Look at Aaliyah. Uh, anyway, somebody here, they discarded you, or they had you in the discard stage. Pick and choose what kids they want to take care of. Somebody here, you was the side piece in this situation. Taking on others' energies and the situation will improve majorly, but you need to let it go in the present. To the hours name. Okay, this energy, they could have kids and they could take care of their kids, and they could be dating somebody with kids and not take care of those kids. They could not take care of their kids, but take care of other people's kids. Somebody picks and chooses what kids they want to take care of, or they take care of a particular kid. Let's say I got 4 kids and I take care of 2, but I leave 2 out. This somebody's energy. Somebody here, you let your guard down, or they're just realizing they let their guard down with the wrong person and unhinged, scored ex lover, wife, BM. Husband BD, this is an ex. Somebody kept bringing this ex back in, and they really unhinged. They're really scorned. And what does they say? There's nothing like a scorned woman. So yeah, they put that shit on like, yeah, I'm so sorry. And then they took them through that, took them through that. Sorry. Sex demons is banished out your energy. If they try to send like sex demons or sex matches your way, that shit got banished. FAFO. This is fuck around and find out season, okay? Reaping the seeds they sown. The chosen one was the trap. They did that shit to too many people. This shit finally catching up to this person or people. Spirit said hashtag eats. Baby, we eat. I ate that shit. Now you finna eat your shit back. Okay? Karma is collecting. This was a cycle of passion. It seems very passionate, very loving, love bombing stage. Then it turns to turmoil, y'all getting into it. Then the separation. It's that hot and cold energy is an abuse cycle and repeat. Then the passion come back. It's idolize, devalue, discard, hover. Idolize, you get the gist. Take your finger. Somebody's deeply in love with somebody. Somebody is of Mexican descent and they are going through mental enslavement. Flying monkeys vouch for bullshit. Somebody is going through like mental, somebody's in mental prison. Take me through that, take me through that. Somebody's walking in their calling and somebody's with child. Congratulations. Somebody here, lover, is sincere, or you're gonna have a kid with somebody that's very sincere with you. Take me through that, take me. My bad. So about try to coerce someone into agreeing to contract spiritually. All players in backdoor attempts, magic, and setups is dropping like flies. They sick as fuck. Okay, reaping all that shit back or whatever karma feels fits, or the people around them are. So just pay close attention to the people when bad shit happening in people's life. Heavy Hispanic descent out. Candle spells backfire. Lucid dreamer. Somebody here, you're a lucid dreamer, so tap more into that gift. Abundance on top of abundance. Somebody here is of Indian descent. All right, these the last ones. Hello, definitely. Yeah, it is. Friends and friends or your old friends, people that you consider friends now or old friends are the ones that's been doing witchcraft on you. Somebody here, your true love is near and divine. These are new beginnings of the divine that's gonna come in for you. So yeah, let them be a family again. Okay. Because they gonna be in that bitch going through hella awakenings and dark nights of the souls and just realizing that the bitch was just playing with their free will whole time, playing in their face. So let them do what they gonna do. Okay, collective. Of the ordinary. Or somebody really love this person. Like I'm not gonna downplay it. They really love this person. So it's gonna really hit them hard because that's why they held this person in such a high regard. You get what I'm saying? Because they actually really love this person through it all. Like they feel like, yeah, you may be toxic or this may be toxic, but I mean, we can make this work if we both trying. So that's why their energy was there and not invested in you. And that's why they're having mixed emotions about this situation. That friend that passed was a witchcraft sacrifice or backdoor by friends. Mysterious, uneasy about the death, blood sacrifice. See, through all plan and magic, the illusion is over. Okay, ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Somebody want a family with you, but they played in your face. They played on your top and in your face. So whole time, magic awakening. Family and friends are going through an awakening right now too. Everybody awakening. Somebody's gay. You won your spiritual battle. You're gonna win this battle. Somebody got a lot of karmic friends around them. You broke the witchcraft generational curse off your bloodline. You generation after generation after generation, 4, 5, 6 is on the clock. That's been on the spirits who attacking you. You the one that stepped up to the plate and broke this shit. Tried to make you seem desperate. Now the real came out. Somebody tried to make it seem like, oh yeah, yeah, they sweating me, they chasing me, yeah, they ain't gonna ever leave me alone. Or they tried to put you in a position where you texting them back to back and they not responding to text to make you look like you desperate. But when you really put the boots on the motherfucker, you really put the boots on the motherfucker. Don't mistake me being assertive, caring, intentional for I'm thirsty and chasing you. The fuck? Because then when I take that shit away, it ain't gonna get that. And you're gonna see who really the desperate in the situation. But don't ever play with me like that. Somebody here, your ancestors or their ancestors led this other person to leave you because you need to go heal when you're at fault about something. Somebody's imagining or fantasizing about you. So this is just messy, but they're compulsive or a habitual liar. This is messy. They don't want to come up off of you. They want to be possessive of you. It's like I want my cake and eat it too type of energy. Like, yeah, like I could live a double life. I could do this. Like I want to be a family, but then I don't want to let you go. No. Then you in this situation thinking about that person. No, this is messy. Friends lied and covered for said person. So if you tried to go to somebody's friends to see are they there with you, they lied. They will lie to you again. Or if this person was doing witchcraft with their friends are not going to tell you the truth. Somebody here, you're too high vibrational for this shit, okay? Your name is in rooms you're not in. It's either they love or hate you. They talk good about you or they talk down on you. Regardless, make them eat the motherfucking words, okay? Cursing themselves when they think they cursing you. Yeah, the fuck? Bitch, you thought you cursed me and then fell in your own trap. That's what that is. Blackmailing won't save said person. You're caught. This person is caught as fuck and they're trying to blackmail people and scapegoat people and no. You're caught. And it is what the fuck it is. Is it a geek bar, babe? I just got into them. No, this is Mr. Fogg. All right. Okay, and then these is really the last one. I'm gonna pull from different parts of the deck. This, I'm gonna pull from the front and then I'm gonna pull from the back. God damn. Okay, and then from the back. Okay, I grab that one. Confirmation. Somebody's up Grease the scent. Somebody here, you read some good ass karma. Somebody could be Thai or from Thailand. Monitor spirits are banished out of your energy. Somebody has already tried to resurface in your life. Somebody here, you're single. But somebody, they have somebody in their energy that's an acrimony energy, like you promised me this, so this is what we're gonna fulfill. That's why they were attacking them, type shit. Acrimony, that movie Acrimony, she what? She was with a dude. They was in the building process together, confirmation, and they built, and she just didn't believe in what he had going on. Like she lost her house, she lost a lot dealing with him, and then it was an abuse cycle too. So realistically, it just this is the definition of you won't be blessed if that's not the person that you're supposed to be blessed with. Sometimes your shit don't take off until you leave a person alone. You get what I'm saying? Because they intentions. But ultimately, she let a lot of people get in her head and convince her to let this dude go. And she put him out, and he ended up homeless. Another girl picked him up and just really helped him out in this situation, believed in him, and his shit took off. And she tried to go back to throw, like, I don't know, it wasn't the intent of getting back with him, but she tried to go back to just, I don't know, some people just try to see where you at, if you still where they left you type of energy. And he's like, look, here, I got a check for you actually. Um, go get your mama house back. I just want to say thank you for, investing in me. And she's like, oh, well, let's get back together. Go digging ass energy, of course. And he's like, no, I already moved on. Then she popped up at his house because at first she popped up at his job. And he didn't moved on. Like he was going to go get married. He was engaged to somebody else. The ex is always trying to come back when divine is blessing the person. But it's to see if you really want your blessings, or are you gonna entertain the same toxic ass cycles? And she's like, this is the penthouse we plan to live in. This is what I really wanted to live in. So she took on this girl was living the life she wanted to live. Genuinely. And the bitch turned crazy and tried to kill both of them. Mystery kids that aren't there. Somebody is British here. Casting stones like you don't live in a glass house. Somebody's going through a Kundalini awakening. Something about your family could be significant. So somebody got karmic family around them, and then somebody you got some genuine family around you. So differentiate the two. And the abundance is here. Nobody can stop it. Okay. Nobody can stop your abundance, no matter what they do. All right, so I figured about it here. I love you guys so much. I brought all my energy and power back, and I'll return yours back to you. Um, more of the story is you can't force nobody hand. So I always give last minute advice. You can't force nobody hand. Don't try to force nobody hand, and don't try to beg nobody or chase nobody down to see your worth. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes some people don't see your worth until you are out the situation completely, and whatever they picked over you, they start to see it was never better than you. Some people think that they past better than they present or their future, and then they take their ass back to their past and realize how it wasn't a smart move at all, and they put themselves in a bad situation where a person's doing spells on them. But I mean, realistically, if this is something that you do want back, trust in divine time and don't rush it and let this person go for now, because they need to learn how to become spiritually strong and spiritually aware. Or no matter how much y'all build, all this person got to do is do a love spell on this person and magic on this person, and they're gonna be took like that again. You get what I'm saying? And that's not something that you want. So take the heartbreak now. I'd rather take the heartbreak now. When we not confirmation, we not married and then established kids and shit like that, versus taking the heartbreak when we establish a foundation and you spiritually weak and you run back to your being baby daddy or an ex in your past that's doing that shit on you. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes that rejection is protection, genuinely. So whoever did this binding, they're with him right now. The binding worked. I will tell you that, but the shit gonna backfire. And when it backfire, it's not gonna be cute, I must say. All them beauty spells and shit like that, motherfucker ain't gonna be so glamorous to them no more. It's gonna hurt, but it heals too. Somebody's healing. Like, yeah, I could do it'll get better in time. I found the way to live without you. Or you taught me how to live without you. All that ghosting and distance did was taught me how to live without your presence. Be careful how you treat people because you might be training them to live without you. That's what that is. People think that that shit make you chase. No, when you love yourself, it just shows me, damn, I'm better off by myself than with. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, let them sit in this shit genuinely. If you gotta block them, block them. Okay? If you feel like you're not strong willed to not answer if they beck and call, block their ass. It ain't nothing personal. You got shit you need to learn. Don't take it personal. What deck is this? Yep, right deck. Okay, collective. I love y'all. I call all my energy and power back, and I return yours back to you. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And it's raining beautiful. Hey, look, when it rain and pours, and when it rain, them ancestors just getting that shit back. It's pouring in somebody else's life. But blessings pour over here. Okay? So speak your truth. Thank you. That's what you gotta manifest. Blessings pouring over here, but it's pouring in somebody else's life. Okay? Have a rich night and a rich rising, you guys. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. This is a long live, but hey, I'll post it so you can always go back and look at it, okay? I love you guys so much. My spiritual gang of love. Namaste. And I'm about this bitch. I call back all my energy and power and I return yours back to you. Any personal bookings, the information is in my description box of my channel. It's right when you come into my page where it says my subscribers. It's that link right there underneath where it tells you about my page. Okay. The purple link is my digital business card. Okay. I love you guys so much. And I say, mwah.